Dario.
Bad guys lurking, shadows creeping low. Evil empire scheming, putting on a show. But we ain't scared, no, not today. Gonna blast them all away. Leveling up in the dab. Yeah, we're leveling up in the dab. Gaining power, we're earning their love. Leveling up in the dab. We're leveling up in the dab. We are the super villains. Better look out above. Followers gathering, eyes all shining bright. Loyalty burning through the darkest night. No one can stop us. We're on the rise. Leveling up in the dab. Yeah, we're leveling up in the dab. Gaining power, we're earning their love. Leveling up in the dab. We're leveling up in the dab. We are the super villains. Better look out above.
All right, we are officially leveling up in the dab. What's up? Sorry,
up?
Dario. What did you say before? You asked something in the middle.
I asked about the white cat. Is the white cat Sally or Susie? I don't know.
Oh, you're thinking about Sally Acorn? No, Sally Acorn was not. Now you're thinking of Blaze. That's Blaze the
Okay.
cat.
All right.
And Jim, try playing that thing you wanted to play.
Yeah, real quick. Nothing.
Did you? Nope. I was gonna say, did you do it? Nope. Let me just check on Spurg. So yeah, what's up, guys? We are leveling up in the dab. It's episode 2. We are joined by usual Harley Quinn and Dario and special guest Jim Sharkey. Dave, where are you, David? Will be rescheduling. He has a hot date, so way cooler than us. Young old vibes coming in quick. Dario, let me hide my wallet. Yeah, we were just talking about that. It's front pocket time around Dario.
Front pocket Tom.
So Jim,
Yeah,
thanks
well.
for coming. He shot right out and was like, "So when am I coming on?" And I was like, "Let's just do it."
Yeah, I felt a little snubbed. I heard you giving your guest list earlier, and I figured I can see if I can jump on episode 4. So, thanks,
Well-
Dave, Sarah. Appreciate the cancel.
You're right. No, and I definitely would have had you. You had your. What were you playing before? Was that like a Game Gear thing? Like what was that?
There's all sorts of arcade shit in here. No, I think it was just my phone actually.
What were you have 1,000 games on them?
Oh no! I have a full size arcade cabinet in the other room that has like 10,000. Literally anything you can think of is on there. So yeah, I'm stuck in the '80s, having grown up in the heyday of arcades and yeah. Anyway, sorry, I digress.
No, that's literally what we're here for. So what you have like is it a stand-up cabinet?
Yep.
That's
And
badass,
I,
man.
I tend to pull these out on Clowntown. I also probably have about 500 of these various arcade marquees from the old games.
I always wanted a stand-up, arcade, or even some of those, those ones you get at the arcade where it's like you're driving them. I love those,
Oh,
like those
yeah.
driving ones.
But my fiance is like all the collectible shit. She's like, you need to get rid of this because like you're gonna die
what
and
I
I'm gonna
do.
be stuck with this. I have no idea how to get rid of it.
Okay,
It's a
good. I
terrible
just
thing to
fixed
say.
it. All right, and now we are joined by Spurg Snake.
Sorry, I'm late, boys. I apologize. Mr.
Hey,
Jim
don't-
Sharkey, pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
Mr.
you guys have
Werewolf,
never met?
Doc. I know of him. I've seen him on other streams. This is the first time ever speaking to him. Probably doesn't know who the hell I am. That's it.
No, I do. Same back at you.
Okay.
I thought this
Sorry,
was just
brother.
gonna be Dar Dar Dario on a loop for 8 hours.
Don't tempt me.
Dario.
We can do it if you want to.
Sounds great.
Have you seen that, Harley?
I don't know that I've seen it long form. I've heard the little clips here and there.
That's all he needs.
Right.
Okay.
I
Hey,
did a
hey, boss.
Yeah.
What did you think about your treatment on WATP on Friday?
I only heard about it, bits and pieces, but I think they got caught up on, where was I talking about this? I think it might have been here last week or on Clowntown. But excuse me, I think I kept talking about it. I was like, Shuli's got like 20 years in the business, and I'm like half his age, and, he stole something from me or something like that, and I think they got caught up on that. So I hear. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you saw it?
I'm of the camp that Shuli stole everything. So
Right. So,
I'm just gonna say for your own well-being, don't go back and read the live chat of that show. They were unkind, as I recall.
that's fine. It wouldn't be my first rodeo where they're unkind in the chat, so that's totally fine. We've all been there for the most part. But I had some soldiers out there. But, Dabbleverse Live is just lazy bullshit anyway. So, could be worse. But, yes. But that's how you know you're leveling up in the dab, when you get covered in the dab.
You're really milking this catchphrase. Have you patented your trademark leveling up in the dab yet, or did Buckman beat you to it?
I'm working on, Buckman, big time Buckman again. I was like, what time are you going live today? And he's like, I'm thinking 6:30 or 9. What'll be better for you? I'm like, how's 6:30? He's like, 9:10 it is.
Hey, can I one thing real quick, and then I'll shut up because I don't want to filibuster. But I was on Clowntown a couple weeks ago, and I probably flippantly, half in the bag, made a challenge to other. I basically said, look, I could have got up on stage and did what John did, and I think I probably challenged Tom Myers and some of those other dudes. Well, Tom Myers latched onto it, and he is all about it now. What I didn't realize is that he was going to expect me to book the gig, book the room, and pay the fucking guy. I just offered to throw down on stage, Bucko. I didn't really agree to produce the thing.
Oh, wait, so what? So Tom Myers offered you a gig or a setup thing, and then he wanted you to do it?
To be clear, in a moment of bluster, again, I was probably half in the bag, although I stand by it. I challenged, I said that I would, get up on stage and, do 5 minutes and go head to head with a Tom Myers or a fucking John. And, so Myers just jumped on. I mean, it was just kind of a flippant comment. I wasn't serious, but if he'd like to do it now and follow through, I'm all about it. But what I'm not all about is booking it and paying you. So I know he's a Baltimore guy. All right, I'll make the trip. I'll go to fucking Baltimore, if that's what it takes. But I'm not producing it.
Are you wearing
Hey, you
a
want to
McDonald's
challenge
hat?
me to a comedy off? All you got to do is succeed from the United States of America, create your own country and continent, build a government, have your own currency, then the state. Then I'll see you there, and we'll have our dabble off.
That's actually the plot to that's the plot to Doomsday.
It
Doctor
just
Doom.
reminded me. I'm watching the Burning Man documentary on HBO. This guy, he'd be right at home on the playa.
Do you have a McDonald's hat, Jim?
I do.
Oh, okay. Olive Moniker in the chat, or as Harley calls him, like Olive Monkey. He wants to know.
Olive Master.
Olive Master. He wants to know if you noticed Jim's McDonald's hat.
Yeah, I actually nicked this hat, as our friend Eckel would say. I nicked it in a McDonald's in Connecticut. I think they left it on a table, and I thought, it's my hat now.
I was gonna say, would you just rip it off the drive-through guy when he's handing you the bag? Like, yep.
I do have the beer hat also, which I wore on Clowntown. Actually, I don't want to turn into like hat guy or be a prop comic, but I do have wardrobe changes if this goes the distance.
That would have been the perfect opportunity for you to bring out the slide flute. I don't want to be a prop comic.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to see a prop comic.
No, I turned my head to see what was in arm's reach. What can I grab?
Right. Well, cool. What does that say under cool story?
Bro.
Cool story, bro.
Oh, bro.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. There it is.
Not for you,
Where's
Pat.
the
Pat's coming. Pat's coming.
Pat's coming. So anyway, Harley, I heard. What is this? What is this ice cream dream story? What did you say it was?
Okay.
Icy
So,
bones.
okay, I had a random dream last night. That's like Dabbleverse related. So here it goes. Okay, so you final boss, it's all your fucking fault. What happened in this dream?
Uh-oh.
You decided that you wanted to have one of these Dabbleverse conventions, but it was gonna be at like a lake house in the middle of winter. So a bunch of randoms, like in the dream, it was people that didn't really exist except for you, me, and Spurge Snake.
Hey.
and we go to this lake house that has a frozen lake, and Snake goes, "Hey man, they've got some great ice fishing out here." So while you're inside getting the convention ready, final boss, Snake takes me to go ice fishing, and we're ice fishing, and under the ice, because it's a dream and nothing makes sense, there were like dragons and snakes and shit under the ice going around. And Spurg was telling me, that's like, you know how it's so cool how like bears can breathe underwater as long as it's winter time. And he was saying it like it was something I should already know. And then all of a sudden, something that looked like a oversized wet Sasquatch burst out of the lake and started coming after me while everybody scurried. And then I got frozen in fear and I couldn't run or scream or anything. And it got closer and closer. And as it was like getting ready to like come down on me to like, I don't know, eat me or make me its lady friend, then I woke up, but I woke up screaming my head off in the middle of the night.
That's just Dario that broke out of the ice to come get you.
Thank God. Okay, now I understand.
Spur
I mean,
was
you-
the one identified in the dream. I was absent. I
No,
gotta
you
bring
said
you
a
into this.
Sasquatch werewolf broke out of the ice.
Yes.
I should have
right.
caught that. I should have caught that.
There's the fish
where's everybody
emoji.
from on the panel here? Where's Spurg? Where are
It's
you
working.
located?
I'm in Cleveland.
Right on, Chad country.
Yeah. He was really close that one time he did a show. He came to Parma, Ohio, and that's literally like a bus ride away from me. So I just, I went to the bar. Fuck it.
Fair enough. I know
Oh,
is that
Werewolf,
where you-
Werewolf, you're in Jersey. I know that. Now, Teamster Tim, he gets the good weed. Are you here to say that? You going on record, Werewolf?
Absolutely.
Right on. I'm afraid to ask where Harley Quinn's from. What's your deal, dude? Where are you from?
Dallas.
Outer space.
Right on. And where are you, boss? You're near me, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the tri-state near you. I'm a Metro Norther, so it's easy to get to where I need to go.
See on the platform.
Yeah, well, I grew up
Yeah.
like right next to where you live, though, which I find so bizarre.
Small world.
Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, but isn't that interesting? Like, look at me. People say, oh, who cares about any of this? We're in people's dreams, Spurg.
Yes.
Look at this.
That's what I was just gonna say. How did you not know, Doc, that bears can breathe underwater during the wintertime? That is common knowledge to anybody. I read it in a book.
Spurg, you know what, dude? I've been watching the live stream. Is it Katmai? There's a river, I think, up in Alaska, and the bears are feeding on the salmon right now, and there's a live feed.
yeah, they
It's
just-
fucking fascinated.
They grab them right out of the air, dude. They just wait for them to jump up.
It's great.
That's evolution, right there. You just wait for your meal to come right into your mouth.
Yeah,
Now
tell
pause.
it to Timothy Treadwell.
Yeah.
Right.
So she
Yeah.
said, boom.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be nice if you could just sit there and just like have that shit happen for you? Just like insert, like there was a Family Guy episode where, cause you like Harley was talking about shitting on his show and how inconvenient it could be, and there's a Family Guy episode where like they just order like, oh, shit removal, please. Like, and it just goes to some random dimension. So I don't know what dimension that is, but I would love like that. That would make everything so convenient. Order shit removals and just be like a bear and wait for the fish to come out. That's the life right there. Oh, what's
That's the
that?
I'm just thinking about getting somebody to throw rodeo burgers at me.
Rodeo burgers. Is this true?
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Is it your
Mario's
birthday coming up?
birthday's coming up. Yes, it is.
Oh, well, happy almost birthday.
Yeah, at a certain point, you stop celebrating them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you took
you're
the
just
words
old.
out of my mouth there, buddy boy. I'm going to be steering the Duke next year, the big 6-0.
Jesus.
I'm
That-
approaching the big 5-0.
Uh-oh.
Few
I'm
more
approaching-
years, but
I'm coming up on the big 3-0 in a couple years.
yeah,
And that's
fuck
when I'm like,
you.
I'm not young anymore.
Yeah, okay.
30 is a real. That's an adult check for sure.
Mhm.
It is, but when you're older, you'll realize just how young 30 still was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like when I turned 40, I felt good though. Like when I turned 30, I was like, oh, I'm getting old. But when I hit 40, I was like, oh, dude, I'm all right. Like I felt
Yeah.
good at 40. Now I'm 45, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should go to the doctor a little more. Keep my
Right.
Make sure I'm eating right so that my cartilage doesn't fucking deteriorate faster than it should.
Right.
Oh, you just
Bullshit
you don't
knees.
go to the doctor. You just
Ankle.
ignore the problems, and then you don't.
Hey, that's
have
that's
them.
what I've been doing up until this very second, until I said I probably should go to the doctor.
Well, it makes me wonder because it's funny you say that. We could do a little middle dab right now, but Karmic, for example, he's like, yeah, I should probably like stop smoking like 3 packs a day or whatever.
Just-
Because he's like, I don't have insurance or whatever, so I kind of just don't go to the doctor. And it's like I don't know, man, that kind of scares me a little bit. Like, could be Karmic, could be anybody, but like that's when you're like, maybe I should go to the doctor more because they're gonna find out. Oh, by the way, your whole lung is
Dude, I'm
is a
old
tumor
enough
now.
I remember working in the workplace. I worked in credit card collections. It was a part-time job, like at 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night, just calling delinquent cardholders. And you could still smoke in the office. We would rip through a pack of Marlboro Reds. By the way, that's how you really do it in the Valley of Men, Karmic. Nobody dicks around with these fucking Marlboro Lights. Get a box of
There you
Cowboy
go.
Killers or go home.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Hundreds too, hundreds.
no. You really want to go balls out? Get Camel Wides.
Yeah, actually, Camel's not so bad. I'm okay. I fuck with Camel.
You know, I used to get those because I thought I was getting more cigarette when I would buy them because they were going up in price. Like, just give me Camel Wides, dude. And it just turns out I would only smoke half a cigarette anyway before I'd put it out and light another half. I went back to menthols.
I've been there.
Menthols are fire. I was a Newport guy when I did smoke cigs, big time.
Clip it, Bex.
Right.
So,
I
boss,
was a Newport guy.
what are we doing here? What's the show? Leveling up. What you have a specific topic or show? You got people you're featured. Who is? Is there leveling down in the Dabbleverse?
Ooh.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
leveling down everywhere. Well, last time we kind of just went with the flow and it went really well. So, because I had a couple topics prepared. No. It's a fine question. It's your first time here. I had topics kind of prepared. We did touch on them last time, but we kind of just ended up flowing like a melting ice cream down the cone. You just couldn't stop the flow. But I did actually. I
That's
was
sticky.
curious. What's that?
I said it got sticky at times, but we made it through.
It did, right, exactly. That's why it's the perfect analogy. But I did want to talk about, keeping it nerd mode in the dab. Let me just make sure I have the right thing pulled up here. Perfect. And then we put this on the screen. Bear with me. I did want to talk about this legendary thing we got going on right here. That's perfect. What did you guys think of that? If you saw it.
I already know the plot because that got leaked. It's all over like Reddit and commentary channels, and I know the storyline, the comic book storyline. This is based on the whole incursion thing. I was actually underwhelmed by that trailer. I was
Really?
expecting more. I was expecting more from it.
Yeah,
I'm
full
surprised.
disclosure, I am a total documentary snob. That's like literally all I watch. So I'm not going to be much use for the comic book epics, unfortunately, for all y'all.
You haven't seen any of the Marvel movies, Jim?
I have actually. I take that back. My fiance's daughter. We stepped through all the whole sequence when she was younger. But to be honest, don't go out of my way for it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But what about it? Because it does get to a point, especially lately. It was kind of a lot of, we were talking about it one of these other times, where it's just kind of a lot of like checking boxes slop,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I really can't blame you if you tuned out. But Dario, why didn't you like the trailer? By the way, nice new name.
Oh, this is the show for it. I don't know. There's a lot of things about it. It's like we want to get the audience excited. So what fights are we going to show them? Well, how about Shang-Chi versus Gambit? And how
Right.
about the new Black Widow versus the new Black Widow?
Right, Mystique. Yeah, I see what you're
And
saying. I think no. Go ahead. You're finishing.
well, there's other things like okay, so you have to watch the Loki TV show to understand Loki's role.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I don't. That's me.
You didn't like it?
Oh no, I didn't like the show.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it ended up being pretty good. I had no expectations going into it.
Hey, so
I
since you're nerding out, I actually do have one bit of comic book related stuff to share with the group. I'll see if you can get a shot of this. This is Tales of Suspense Marvel number 48. This is the first edition of Iron Man when he adopted the red and gold
Oh.
uni, because Iron Man was actually silver originally, as I'm sure Dario knows.
That's in the
Yes.
movie.
But it is in the movie. He built it in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh,
Yeah,
the color
it
changes
was
in
like
it too. Well,
we
there you
walked-
go, demonstrating that I'm not that up to speed on those flicks.
Yeah, that was Iron Man 1. But I see what you're saying, Dario. Like, I just think that they're definitely hiding a lot more. Like, like in like the scene, when everyone's standing in Avengers Tower there, like, and Thor's giving his, like, we're all fucked speech. Like, there's an odd number of people. Like, they.
of characters, right? That they went around switching which characters were going to be in that shot, like the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four and stuff. There's a lot of things. Can we discuss spoilers here?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm all right
You know
with
what?
it. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Not
You guys
mine.
ready? All right.
Yeah.
So the incursions are Captain America's fault
It's because of Endgame, right?
because he went back. It fucked. If someone from the wrong universe goes into that universe, it fucks with the fabric of that universe, and so one of the universes has to die. Captain America doing that led to the destruction of Doctor Doom's world and his scarring.
So basically, because he went back and just lived a happy life, and I think and I kind of heard a little bit about that. I think when he's like when what's his name asks him like, oh, tell me about your life, like when he's old guy Captain America, and he's like, oh, tell me about your life, and he goes, no, I don't think I will, because he probably already knows that that's gonna happen, and they lived through it all. You know what I mean? It's some weird mind fuck
Right.
shit,
Right.
but. That's what happens when you bring people back to life and kill them again and bring them back to life again.
The more you think about Endgame, the worse it is.
Well, they're re-releasing it.
For example, Captain America lived out like from the 40s onward,
Yeah.
and he didn't stop 9/11, or he didn't interfere in any of the wars. He didn't do anything. He just let everything. He let history go the way it should be, except his own personal history. So
Well, that-
when Thor tosses him his hammer, he shouldn't be able to catch it. So that's just one
Interesting.
thing that occurs to me. But they're not thinking that deeply into this. This book, and you were talking about the check boxes. This movie, rather, is there's also scrapbooking, which is a major thing that Marvel does now.
Oh,
Where
so Howard
Marvel-
Stern will be all in.
But they just they shoot multiple movies and then they just piece it together. We were talking about that with Brave New World,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
where entire
Yes.
subplots were removed and then reshot with Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, what a dumb thing. I heard they did a bunch of reshoots for Doomsday too. I don't know. I just
Oh, there were tons of them. Alan Cumming, the actor that plays Nightcrawler, was saying he has no idea who he's working with, who he's in a scene with.
that's fucked up. So he was just like in a fucking blue room, like because nothing's a real set anymore for the most part. Holy shit.
That's driving me nuts too. Every time I see like behind the scenes footage or something, it's nothing but a green tent that they're in. It's fucking
Yeah,
annoying.
they're talking to golf balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah. Like some idiot in a golf ball suit where they're like in that onesie with all the little fucking spots on.
Oh,
them.
there's that too. Yeah,
Hilarious.
the Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah.
You can thank the Star Wars prequels for that.
Why is that when they
Star
first
Wars-
started doing that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, when the prequel trilogy first came out, not only was CGI like overused right out the gate, there were all these prequels that came out, like after the Star Wars prequel trilogy, where everyone was like, "Oh, let's just do prequels." So like Smallville and Enterprise, and there were so many of them.
Real quick,
I'll
there's
be a
Tim's
little easy on
totality.
Enterprise.
Are
Oh,
you
go
gonna
ahead.
talk comic books all night? Even Harlequin's like, Jesus Christ, we gotta do 10 minutes of this.
Jim, this is what we do.
This is movies.
I'm
This is
just
what we're
busting
doing.
your
Yes,
ball- I'm
technically
busting
this is
your
a
balls.
movie. But yeah, dude. So I don't know. I think I don't know. The jury's still out for me because I just feel like they're hiding a bunch of shit. And speaking of CGI, they CGI'd fucking people out of certain shots to hide things. Like I have a
Yeah.
feeling. What's his name? Tobey Maguire's in there for sure. I have a feeling.
Well, you know that first shot where Patrick Stewart's looking at something blowing up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the Tobey Maguire Earth.
he can see their
Oh.
Earth.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're adopting one of the really stupid ideas, which is you can see the alternate Earth from your own Earth.
Oh, so what they like collide into each other like asteroids or whatever?
Why don't you two take it
Metaphysically.
offline and talk about your anus? What's going on in the gap?
I'm assuming you're talking about some offshoot of like of Professor X's like telekinetic powers. He was able to see into another universe. Is that what's going on, or is it something else?
No, he's literally looking up in the sky and seeing, yeah,
The other Earth.
the other Earth, yeah.
Okay.
See, okay, that was a good question though, because it's like maybe he could use his like, and he's like, wait, I'm seeing more people than usual in my fucking brain or whatever. But
And you know
So-
what? Maybe I'm taking the leaks too seriously. Maybe Disney put the leaks out on purpose. Maybe there's a lot of bait and switch going on with this trailer. Who knows?
I'm not
The,
sure, Tim.
the-
Tim wants to know: can we confirm if Jim knows what this show is?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going off title alone. Leveling up in the dab. I didn't realize it was a free form anything. It's cool. Again, I don't have a lot to contribute for this particular topic. So please.
We'll get to
forgive me.
gaming. No, you're fine. Do your thing.
Yeah,
Because
all
I know
over.
you're a nerd as well, Jim. So I figured you'd fit right in. But sorry if I didn't make that clear.
Here, you like
before.
the Infinity Stone? I brought the boredom cube. It's green. If the content is worthwhile, it stays green. But if it gets a little dull, you better watch out, or the boredom cube goes red. So I'll keep an eye on that boredom cube throughout the show.
It's white.
All
It's
right.
white. So we're in good shape. We're in good shape.
The other idea for the show was to just go on and on about the actual dab movement, and we were all going to showcase our versions of doing the dab over and over.
I like
oh
that.
yeah.
Yes.
That's what we should have done. God damn it.
Just play the Dario song on a loop.
You
And we
got
can
it.
dab to it.
But yeah, Jim, sorry, I didn't realize you hadn't seen it before. But basically, the whole idea for this show is to kind of be like the one show that isn't covering like the most recent Granny clip, for example.
Oh
for
no,
the
I
eighth
like
time
that. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not inherent in the show title. I love that.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're up to. We're kind of just this is the serenity space from the dab, leveling up above the dab. But But yeah, man. Wait. So, do you have any other? Speaking of, if you want to contribute something in particular, do you? What other arcade cabinets do you have? Because I've always fucking wanted one, dude. It's just
Well,
fucking
here's the
thousands of
thing. Back
dollars.
in the day, and this is like pre-eBay, and really just the internet was just kind of getting legs. But we would go down to Jersey, Dario country, down to West Berlin, exit 3 off the turnpike. And there was like this facility that would have auctions, and they would have like every 3 or 4 months, they'd have an arcade machine auction. So you'd go down there, and I mean, you could literally, the first game I bought, I paid $50 for, shit that you can get $2,000, back then. 300 or 400 bucks for like a game that Altered Beast, Smash TV, stuff like that. So we would rent like a 12-foot Penske box truck and just go down to Jersey and come back with a truck full of games. I mean, I can rattle off the titles I had, but no, the collecting process was really a thing because those fuckers are heavy too. So you come back with 12 games. You got 3 of your friends. You got to go to each person's house. One guy's got a flight of stairs you got to fucking navigate. Maybe this one bought a pinball machine. They're very heavy. And here, I'll tell you one last story about that. So I mentioned
That's
it was
fine.
I mentioned it was a dual use facility. So you'd go to this place in Jersey and half the thing would be an auction and sometimes the other half would be like other shows. Like sometimes it'd be like a computer show and they'd sell software and stuff. So one year we went down for the auction and we noticed on the other side, because usually if it's like a computer show, a lot of similar people, a lot of crossover of the fan base. But we get there and there's a lot of like people of color, I'll say, with like, red, purple suits looking very flamboyant. And it turned out that there was a Boys to Men concert that had been booked for the space. And Boys to Men is, from Philly. I'm sure Dario will spot check me on that. So South Jersey and Philly is all very near each other. And
Yes, it is.
there happened to be a Boys to Men concert going on the same time that we'd and oh, by the way, during the day they'd auction the items off at a particular time and you'd hang out and you can just play the games. You're allowed to test everything, so you just fucking playing video games all day, pinball, smoking bowls in the back of the Penske. Really good times. But of course the internet's kind of done away with that, so everything's online and the prices are crazy. But in my time I'd probably own 30 or 40 different titles, which I won't bore you with.
Wow, no, and that's
Cabinets?
the thing.
Yeah, full size
Oh,
cabinet.
boss, I'm talking.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. So, I'm no, because now I'm gonna nerd out about it. So, like my introduction to video gaming, I was literally in diapers, standing on a stool playing Centipede with trackball
I owned a Centipede.
in the bar at a Moose Lodge. I want one so bad just because of nostalgia, and I don't care for the arcade one-ups. They're
Yeah,
all
no,
right.
don't get
I want a
one-ups for
CRT.
Yeah, don't get a one up. But you keep your eye out. Centipedes are pretty common. I mean, there's a lot of them in production, so you could probably get one for under $1,000 if you shop around.
All right, right
What?
on. And the other one, so over $1,000 would be the MVS Neo Geo multi-cart fucking the Big Red. I guess
Yep.
like it's like
Big
because
Red.
those carts are $500 a piece. Yeah, no, yeah. Big Red.
Yeah, I was never
Yeah,
a huge Neo Geo guy. I'm more old school, like from like late '70s to early '80s.
So asteroids, Gorf.
Yeah, yep,
Centipede.
Gorf, yep, for sure. But I did own a Centipede. Played the shit out of that.
My introduction
My
to
favorite.
video games is similar to Spurg Snakes. I had a diaper full of stool, and I was playing Human Centipede.
That's whatever works for you. If that's how a young Harley Quinn rolls, so be
I
it.
love that.
that's why you're my favorite. We actually have a question that is for a panelist here, Jim Sharkey from Olive Master. Moniker, do you have any specific questions for Dr. Harley Quinn? Have you guys met?
Well, no, informally on the show just now, and of course
Yeah.
Snake is Spurg as well. If I had a question, because I revert back to my show host thing whenever I do this stuff, and I do naturally want to ask or inquire to know more. I don't know his deal. If you think I didn't know the format of the show, I'm not super familiar with Dr. Harley Quinn, so I don't know what makes him tick. I don't know, is this his always thing? Is it a sometime alter ego? I
That's a
didn't
good
get
question.
I didn't get
It
the one
is.
sheet.
It's an always thing. It all started when I got laid off at Ace Chemical,
I
and
can't
I got
imagine why.
pissed. Yeah, I got pissed off. Me and my buddies were drinking at the bar after we got laid off. I had a pregnant wife at home, and we thought we would make some fast cash by breaking back into the place because we heard that there was a safe full of cash in there. Well, we go back in, we break in, everything's running smooth and everything, and right above us is like this glass ceiling, and then busts in this caped crusader known as the Batman or whatever. I jump into a pipe. Little did I know it was full of chemicals, and it chemically stained my body. And well, long story short, that's why I am who I am today.
Oh, I see. So, well, first of all, that's fucking fascinating, and I'm glad whoever just asked that question did, because we would have never got that if he hadn't asked that question. So, kudos to him or her. Yeah, no, I'm not. By the way, Olive is probably the number one Jim Sharkey hater, from what I can tell. I know
Oh,
there's,
really?
yeah, I know there's a contingent of them, and that's fine. But I think Olive gets the number one spot. So I will try and shut up, Olive. Dr. Harley Quinn, please. I apologize.
Well, no, in case you couldn't tell there, Jim, you just told you Joker's origin story.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
It's one of the Earths. It's not necessarily the origin story, but it's one of the Earth 43F dash.
Oh, see that kind of bums me out a little. I thought that was a genuine story that you somehow got like scarred or something by chemicals and hence the face paint. I like the original story better.
so, but yeah, so I guess no, this is from as far as I can tell, this is his online persona, like his only persona.
Yeah, only
Um,
one. I don't.
yeah.
I don't have another one where I go by the flying chicken leg or anything like that. It's just this one.
Understood.
But yeah, no, I did want to touch back on. I thought that was very funny. That's why I wanted to let Olive say that. By the way, Olive says he's just having fun. He likes you. I did want to circle back around to the arcade thing because the fact that you said you could get a cabinet for like $200, dude, is bonkers to me. Because out of pure curiosity, I've looked up like, oh, how much of this arcade cabinet costs? It's like thousands now to get
Well,
shit
there's,
like
there's a
that.
couple of ways you can go too. What I did is there's several. And oh, by the way, if you're a DIY person, you can build your own pretty easily. I don't have the skills to do that sort of thing. So there's companies that make the multicades. Oh boy, I got a pine. Do you guys know what Pinewood Derby is?
Mm-mm. Oh.
Like
Like
when you
Boy
would carve
Scouts.
out a wood car and roll
Yeah,
them
it's
down
like the
hill.
stock car, the little car races.
God, I'm fucking old too.
Well, thank you for getting the reference, but this will give you an idea of how not mechanically inclined I am, or certainly couldn't build an arcade cabinet. My uncle and I, because my parents were divorced, so I don't know where the fuck my dad was at that point, but he helped me make my car. And one would think you want to make something very aerodynamic. I mean, I'm a smart kid. I was. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking or why my Uncle Mike didn't stop me, but this does not scream aerodynamic if you can get a look at that car. It's just basically a wooden brick.
You just had that ready to go?
It's always in here. Yeah, I like to. I do. I am prepared to tell the story if need be. But yeah, that'll give you a sense of. But anyway, if you're technical and mechanically inclined, and you can certainly build one. There's subreddits devoted to it. But I probably paid like 2,500 for my cabinet, which plays about 10,000 games. So for me, that's like wet dream. I mean, any fucking game, any title I ever want to play is on there. So.
Yeah, and that post you sent me where
Oh yeah, that was just the Sonic games. You saw there's 7 pages or 6 pages of Sonic games alone, which I'm sure Gabe. Did you go and make white after that? After you saw that?
Oh yeah.
As Tojo likes to say.
Well,
No, I
so,
thought it was
boss,
very
yesterday
cool. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
No, you first, because you're on topic. I was going to derail. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what I thought most was cool about that, Jim, was that they're like you have Game Boy Advance games that you can play like full screen size
Yeah,
on a cabinet.
it's
I think
multiple-
that's fucking sick.
It's multiple consoles. I mean, for the most part, I tend to play the OG, arcade coin-operated stuff. But
Yeah.
it's even got Atari 2600 on it. So, any console you can think of is on there. So, if you got the scratch to drop,
Dude,
2,500 for
I-
10,000
my-
is pretty good.
My favorite is like CPS 1, 2, and 3. Anything that Capcom did throughout the late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s is just banger shit. Not even you could throw Street Fighter on the bottom of the list, even though it's the most popular game. They had so much good.
There's 2 or 3 pages of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Konami is a great another publisher that made arcade games. JOCO, all these guys. Boss, if you don't, do you not, when you were playing Zombies last night and then a little later, you jumped into Sonic. I thought that I was late, so I wasn't really paying attention. Was that Sonic Adventure or?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I love that game.
I'll have to let you borrow my Dreamcast. So are you playing on an emulator or do you have, is that like on Steam or something now?
No, so Xbox, it has pretty much all
that's what I want
games you can think of. Yeah, it's like $5. You can get all the Dreamcast games.
Okay, fair enough. That's what I'm asking because like I do that locally, like what Jim is saying. You know, you can build your own kind of front end. And, so I was just gonna nerd out about that. If you need help like with that, because you got all the Game Boy, like same Game Boy Advance, Game Boy. There's a lot of titles that it goes down the list.
And I think that's so cool. Like you could, because I'm sure most people are familiar. Screen size is like this big, but then you can now run it on anywhere the fuck you want, any fucking resolution. I think it's awesome. Mumbling Nick says hi to everybody. Hi, boss Spurgy, Sharky. I think he means, and Wackadoo Clown Guy freaking me out.
I'm Wackadoo.
Oh, you're here, Dario? I thought you had, like, left to go do something. But hi, Dario. Well, he turned his shit off. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Just wandered off. Fuck this show.
Yeah.
Tim's totality is allowed to not be on camera.
That is very true. He has not revealed that. I just didn't know if you were still here. But yeah, that's great.
Is it cool to talk Dario a bit? I want to know what's going on in Dario's world because honestly, I've been kind of out of the dab for the past couple days. So
yeah, he can answer whatever he's comfortable with.
What's your deal, buddy? You working first and foremost?
I'm not. Yes, I'm working right now. I don't really want to get too into what's going on with me.
No, I don't need particulars.
But I'm working.
Congratulations.
Yes.
So the Dario leveling up IRL. As they say.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Right. You leveled up, man. Congrats. So, yeah, that's what's up in Dario Land. And, he's here. He's around, I think, Papa Kill sometimes, right? That's going to be a thing still?
Yeah, pretty much almost every week, depending on my mood.
Freddie, read the chat. Freddie.
Shut up, boy.
My Papa Kill impersonation.
Well, like, this show and Papa Kill have, like, the least amount of Dabbleverse content, so...
I'd like to do. Hey, hook me up. I'd like to do Puzzle Factory.
I'll let Papa Kill know. Yeah,
I don't think he'd be opposed.
Freddie, read that.
Shut up, boy.
Shut up, boy.
Charlie, make your chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you'd be a
boss,
good
what
foil
say you?
to Charlie. Yeah, I think Jim would be a good foil for Charlie. I've tried my hand at it.
Oh, Charlie irks the shit out of me sometimes. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. He does that.
Jim, where's the slide whistle?
Oh. Yeah, hoping to get on Papa's Puzzle Factory.
Well, Jim,
he'll probably turn me down.
Have you seen Charlie on Papa's Puzzle Factory?
Oh, no. Has he actually shown himself?
No. He's shown up as a contributor quite a few times. He's pretty much unleashed on Papa Kill's show.
I'll tell you what. Listen, I get Papa Kill doesn't turn the camera on. And that's his show, his format. But Charlie, you're just a fucking guest, man. You turn your camera on, bitch. I'm not talking to you.
Right.
Turn your camera on.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's like everybody needs to be on camera these days because, I mean, an audience is going to get burned out just looking at a bunch of letters on the screen. Either get like a puppet or do a luchador mask or something.
So Tukey?
Ace Frehley.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. And also make sure you come with an origin story, like working at Ace Chemical.
have some kind of story, something. Don't just be up. I'm the latest Kroger employee on break, and I'm gonna go sit out in my car and jump on one of these fucking shows that
Oh,
are
there we
all
go.
sitting around watching another show, watching another show, watching another show.
Doctor, are you from Texas originally?
Yes, but I've moved all around, so my accent's really fucked.
Good.
I
So
like
Jim's
your
next
accent.
question.
That character.
Huh.
Go ahead, Spurg.
No, what was that, Dario? I'm sorry, you mumbled. You went underwater.
Wait,
I like your accent, Harley. It's got character. You're
Thank
a
you.
multifaceted
Is,
accent.
is
100%.
Olive
That's
asking that question of me, or is Olive expecting me to ask that question of others?
He's expecting you to ask that to Dario or Harley or so who you fuck these days?
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna take the high road. Spurg, what's your deal? Married, single?
Single AF, divorced.
Right on.
I got the house and she got to keep her kid. So great.
Been there, done that, buddy. Bond with me.
Right on.
Oh,
I'm okay at woodworking though.
Oh,
there you go.
I'm surprised you had a downhill derby car in arm's reach. I can't talk because I got a boat oar right there, and I haven't been on the lake in years. So,
I also have a set of Kiss Pez dispensers at arm's length as well.
you know what? I like you, Jim. You're the only other guy that I know that's got weird shit in arm's reach. Anybody down for Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Pump Diesel right there?
I don't
Yeah,
know if
let's set
Jeff,
up a
I
match.
don't know
weird,
if
all
Jeff
my weird
Closer's in the
shit
chat
popped up.
tonight. But the first concert I saw was in 1979, Kiss at the New Haven Coliseum, with a then unknown Judas Priest opening up.
And little did people
Oh.
know that was Kiss's first retirement tour.
Yeah, with many more to come.
No shit.
How many final tours have they done? Like
I
farewell
think
ones.
legitimately they did what, 4 maybe?
I was
Okay.
at one
Is-
of them. And I was like, this is
They
it.
did as many as the Rolling Stones, that's for sure. The Rolling Stones have done at least 4 farewell tours.
Yeah, I saw the
Maybe.
Stones once just shortly before Charlie passed away. But
Charlie,
honestly, even at that point, they're just a novelty act. They're the strolling bones just to see them. They've got, a backing band behind them pretty much playing.
Yeah, I mean, the one I was at, you could plainly tell that that for like 9 songs out of 10, nobody was playing the instruments at all. It was just a recording, and they were just on stage pantomiming.
Poor Keith. He'll outlive us all, though.
You guys ever
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what's that? A lounge singer. I think he finally just retired.
Richard Cheese?
I saw a video. No, I don't know. It's like they were still like he would like hold the microphone and he'd be like singing full volume. He'd be like,
Wait,
I-
are you talking about Frankie Valley?
yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like literally
Oh,
a walking corpse, and they still make him go on stage and do residency shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, are you even enjoying the show anymore? Because it's basically just playback at that point. You're watching a poor old guy.
I don't know how quick you are on the fly, boss, but if you pull up my my profile, there's an Italian market in Yorktown, I think it is, here in New York, called Uncle Giuseppe's, and it's a very authentic Italian market. And on the weekends, it's the funniest thing. They hire this guy who looks a lot like Frankie Valli does these days. And if you go to my Jim Sharkey profile, there's like there's a clip of the old man just walking through the aisles of the supermarket singing to people. It's surreal, bizarre, and kind of charming. It's fun.
Let me take a quick preview.
But preview.
Yeah. All right. So
Let's
we'll
vamp a
pull
little
that
bit.
up.
Oh yeah, not mandatory, no big deal.
I didn't.
Pull it
I
up and
just
not pull
realized.
it out. All right, boys.
Right. I just realized I still had Doom. The one thing while I'm pulling it up, I did because I realized I still had that down there. It fit perfectly. I think it was an insane aura farming moment when he just stops it with his 2 fingers, like some Dragon Ball shit.
Yeah.
I was very much impressed by that. Let's see here. I just hope. Is this gonna dox anybody? No, we'll just full screen it. Share this tab. Okay. All right, here we go. Is this what you're talking about, Jim?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So let me just... I'll leave it up so it'll play really quick.
It's just like 5 seconds.
Yeah. So here we go. You can hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like chasing people down.
It's the funniest thing, yeah. And if you've
Yeah.
not taken hallucinogenics or psilocybin mushrooms, it almost kind of gives you that experience to see a crooner walking the aisles of the supermarket.
So he's just like walking around and be like, hello. Like, I'd be like, dude, get the fuck away from me, man. I'm just trying to shop.
I'm sure you get some of that.
You know, he took that gig thinking it was going to be the opposite. Like, people were going to be crowded around him the whole day, just losing their mind listening to a singer. And little did he know it was the opposite, that he was having to chase down people more interested in cucumbers.
I don't know. He gets some of that old lady cooter and produce.
He probably did. No, but Yorktown's, okay, no, he's already back in. I was going to say I have to add him back. Welcome back, Dario. Yeah, I have this, what's it called? I have this authentic, deli near me. Nothing beats, I mean, I know you can't tell by looking at me. I'm very pale, but I'm 50% Italian, and I love, like, nothing beats a fucking good Italian, like, real deli, like, real those, super sod, gabagool, as they say.
Yeah, we gotta get some prosciutto. Come on.
Yeah, some prosciutto. I fucking love prosciutto, bro. I don't know when this became leveling up in the deli meats, but I'm about it.
That's another show. That's a whole nother. We're leveling up in the deli.
Leveling up in
Bunch of old dudes sitting around.
That's great.
It'll
what's the
be your
deals?
second
Pickle
show.
spear or no?
It'll be a spin-off. Leveling up in the deli.
Yeah, it's like, Two Bears, One Cave didn't happen overnight. It took a couple of years,
Right. And did you hear about, speaking of, these fucking, like, what's with people getting, like, famous and then taking Ozempic and then divorcing their, like, partners? I feel like it's happened a bunch. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what's his name? Tom Segura just did it.
It's called
Segura
greed.
just did it to Christina.
Yeah.
Well, that guy, Tom Segura, grew up into being a douche. He was like all right early on. Like he was very funny. In fact, I think he did a bit with Patrick Melton. It's called "Feeding the Rabbit." If you don't know what it is, go look up Patrick Melton, Tom Segura, "Feeding the Rabbit" and see what happens. If you're unaware, to the uninitiated, have a good time with that.
Wait, so Melton used to be like actually kind of famous?
Well, more or less, all these comics used to be unfamous. Is probably the accurate way to say it. He's had Bill Burr on his show. He's had all kinds of people come through that stupid fucking little studio of his.
Wow.
Which kind of it's like a lot of people just go. It works out for some and not for others, and that's why he's a podcaster and not a stand-up anymore. It's like it didn't work out for him, so he abandoned it. But I digress.
A graveyard of careers. The Dabbleverse, a career graveyard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I used to be a pastry chef. Now I'm fucking sitting. Yeah. But Segura started making money, and then he bought a watch and a car, and then started feeling good about himself. Like you said, they used to do that Sober October, and I think that was one of the turning points that got specifically this guy. Oh, I can look better than I do, and probably get some better looking ass than this Polish broad over here who's the wife of my kid, the mother of my kid.
I never really listened to him too much.
Here's the thing with him. It's like, okay, because like he nabbed Christina back when Christina was officially smoking hot. Like she used to be on MTV's Road Rules, and she was hot up until like the second kid. And then as she was falling off, that's when he decided to become Ozempic Tom, and
Correct.
and became, as he lost weight, he became less funny because I checked out of the shows completely. And then I heard that The Undertaker was on there. And I was like, well, shit, of course I'm going to watch this. And it turned out to be the most boring Undertaker interview I've ever fucking seen in my life. I was like, congratulations, Tom Segura. You made this unbearable. And then I wasn't surprised at all to hear that they were, divorcing because, well, Hollywood greed.
It's just like, how do you, I mean, I guess I just don't get it unless you're in that position. But, like, you literally have kids with someone, you build your, like, he wasn't famous at the beginning, per se. But he got famous with this woman by his side, and he's just like,
And they joke that show together.
They built it. You're coming in like you're underwater a little bit, but I heard you.
Yeah.
They built that show together.
They built that.
Yeah,
show
your mom's
together.
house.
Your
Yeah.
mom's house, exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, I get it. Like, part of me gets it. He's like, oh, but it's like it just right. There's no other way to say how it's perceived other than you're just a greedy fucking vain douchebag. That's just how it comes off.
Well, Segura was having a lot of problems with his audience over the past few years with, like, thinking he was better than them and talking about the poor and, like
Oh, yeah.
flexing his, his watches and things of that nature. So
Yeah, what was that airport thing he did? The airport scandal?
I don't know about the airport thing.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Something about, or maybe he got caught at the airport, or maybe that's when he tweeted it. He was at the airport. Excuse me. Like he was something about it. It had to do with the poors thing. Do you remember exactly what it was about, though?
No,
Because that was like a
Yeah, I
big
don't
thing.
remember.
The poor thing was a recurring thing, to the point where he actually went off on his audience on his show.
No, I mean
Like-
he used to do a bit all the time on the show where he would refer to the pores, but it at least back when I watched it, it was good natured. I'm assuming
Right.
he got stiffer and stiffer with it over time.
Exactly.
Opinion says, like Chris Rock said, a man is only as faithful as his options. With that said, I hate how everyone is siding against Segura, and we don't know if he did something nasty like fuck Bert behind his back. You mean behind her back? Ice Dancer says Dario looks like Bob from Twin Peaks. Has anyone talked about this?
Oh Jesus!
As soon as you bring it up, dude, that's the second time that because Gorilla looks like Only Use Me Blade, and I didn't see that until it was brought up to me. That's the second time that this is. Go look at him, dude. He does. Gorilla had his backwards hat on right above his eyebrows, just like okay. So, anywho.
Oh, okay, you know what? I see that.
Mario, this huh?
I could see that. I've never seen Twin Peaks. That's a show, right?
Yes,
Yes.
What's it about?
David Lynch.
yes.
A girl gets murdered. It's a very mysterious
It's a
murder.
murder mystery, but it's very strange. David Lynch is he makes very strange creative choices.
We couldn't understand you through your real audio.
Yeah, you're sounding like a David Lynch movie.
What a reference, Doc. Real audio. Oh my God, real player. So, yeah, this girl gets murdered. Yeah, David Lynch is very good at doing characters. Like he is super good at surreal.
Like quirky.
Yes, everybody is an oddball.
Oh
He's
yeah.
dead now. He
but
died,
this-
right?
Yeah,
Did David Lynch
he-
pass away?
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
he died this year.
It was recent.
Really? See, I missed it. Yeah, if it was, yeah, it has to be because man. That's
By the way,
he does a great
Boss,
lot of great
I
movies.
feel like this hat is sort of an homage to Stealth.
I was gonna say I noticed it before. You did a little bit of a costume change there.
Did you see Bibley's Stealth Chaos video?
He has like 12 of them. Which one?
Or yeah, I was gonna say the most recent one. That
Where
he
he's
did
like
with that-
meditating.
Sajay. Oh, the meditating. Okay, there was the Sage of Wisdom supercut too. I was watching. The
Oh
other day.
right. Yeah,
Sage of Wisdom
Got
I
that.
love that.
from Stealth Chaos.
Hey, can I real quick? I did this on Clown Town once before too, and this is, I guess, to like Stuttering John and Karmic, like the whole business of do I have a cat? Do I not have a cat? It's like such a fucking easy thing to dispel. It doesn't matter if the cat is on the other end of the house. So I'm gonna excuse myself for a moment, and I do like to just put my cat on camera because she's so fucking adorable.
That's
Excuse me.
fine.
I'll be back.
And while he's doing that, apparently this is what Dario looks like. I have it pulled up.
That's Crazy Bob. Crazy Bob
Excellent.
from Twin Peaks.
Thanks, Ice Dancer.
Crazy. His name's Crazy Bob.
Well, I don't. Is it Bob? I don't think they added crazy to it. Well, it really. Well, we'd be going into
Wasn't it
spoiler
Bob?
territory if we said what really happened.
Ah, you got it.
The daughter died somehow. There's a little bit of a twist on who did it. And
done
we'll
it?
leave it at that. I mean, it's a good show to check out. I mean, shit, may as well. I mean, if you got the time to do it, the original show only had 2 seasons. And like Spurg said, everyone is a character. Everybody's exaggerated in some way. Like there's this one FBI agent that's super hard of hearing, so he just does nothing but nonstop shout. You
What
know,
was the name of the chick with the black hair? She was real cute too. What's her name's
yeah,
daughter or
yeah.
something? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. She was goth before goths existed.
Dude,
Oh, nice.
and they would play that fucking sultry music every time
Yes.
she'd come in. Like you would hear like the sax or some shit just coming down, and you're like, yeah, it was so good, so good.
Oh, she had like a musical cue when she walked in, kind of
She
thing.
basically had
Oh, yeah,
her
yeah.
theme music. Yes.
Yes, she did.
That's funny. I know. I'll check it out. Where do you stream? Like, is it on a streaming service, or do I have to like rent it or buy it on Amazon type of thing?
Go back up.
It should be on streaming, but I don't know where
It
offhand.
used to be
Yeah.
all on Netflix, and then Stars commissioned a recent third season a couple of years ago, so it might have shifted all the way to Stars. So you'll have to just look. But like one site that I use that keeps track of where everything is, it's called justwatch.com.
Yep.
And you just go there and you just type in what you're interested in streaming, and it'll show you if it's streaming anywhere, if you're just shit out of luck and you're either going to have to download it some other way, matey, or
That's my avenue, Bo. That's exactly how I do things. It is on
matey,
Paramount
I
if you
know
have
where
it.
to go to the high seas.
Find the
Until you
treasure
what?
down there.
It's a treasure, yar, yar.
I'm not
I
opposed
got
to
a
that
good
in
copy
any
of the
way.
Backrooms.
Especially like with, we were talking about last week with this everyone like removing your right to own anything
Yes.
physically. I'm not
Oh,
against
yeah.
it at all. I just get afraid of fucking malware, and not malware of the dab. I mean legit
no, I know.
malware. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
As long as you use common sense and you do one of two things: either you just use the Brave browser and you just make sure you have the settings correct, which isn't hard, or you use Firefox with uBlock Origin, and you're pretty much straight and good to go. You can't really get much of anything if you do one of the two things. But if you're going to try to sail the high seas with fucking Microsoft Edge or Chrome or Safari, you are fucked, and your computer is fucked. So don't try it.
Got it.
Sorry, I got here late. What's the picture I'm looking at? It looks like somebody put James Hetfield on a rack.
It's apparently that's what Daria looks like from Twin Peaks.
Okay.
And apparently it's on Paramount, but that's one I'm not paying for every streaming
No.
service. So
By the
I
way,
see as it is.
did you get the point there? It's not a difficult thing to dispel the rumors. if
Yes,
have
you
a
got your cat. Dario showed
Yes.
his too while you were gone. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Go get Timmons, put him on camera, done deal.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cat's
what the
probably
fuck, man?
dead.
What happened to Timmons?
Doesn't talk about him anymore. I mean, it's very possible the cat just got old.
Oh, God.
Poor Dario. You gotta get that.
We got a bit going.
Yeah, you gotta get that like handheld microphone back when you get a chance. But I'm sure it's in a box somewhere. What'd you say?
Oh, poor
Nothing.
Yeah, I
Dario
figured.
having some audio issues there.
You just moved.
Issues, every issue.
All right. Well, apparently, Young Old Vibe's gonna send me her Paramount Plus account. So thank you very much.
all right.
Since this show, since it deviates from the Dabbleverse, I got one thing you got to pull up. That's been. You familiar with the TLC show My Strange Addiction?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen the clip of the guy who's addicted to humping the air?
No way. No way.
Pull it up.
No way. That's real.
I don't consent to you showing my real face on the stream. So
Yeah. My Strange Addiction. Am I gonna get like struck for this? Probably.
only
We'll
if you
just.
play it like too long.
Yeah.
careful.
As
Okay.
long as you play it in a as
I
long
don't,
as we
you know,
add
I'll be honest. I
commentary.
think it's a parody because if you watch the whole, play the one that's 7 minutes long. You don't have to play
Okay.
the whole thing. But that one
Gotcha.
does the whole setup. You can just let it rip.
Okay. And I'll click around and shit just to avoid any strikey strikes. We'll take that off the scene. Turn that off. There we go. And then we are going to pull it up. Oh wait, I forgot to transition it. Pardon me.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the guy might be onto something.
All right, here we go. Werewolf of Bad Connectivity is back in.
There we go.
All right, and I'll transition it over.
He's streaming through the Microsoft Zune now.
Where the fuck? Oh, remove from scene. Sorry, I did something backwards. It's
You
coming.
gotta rewind.
I will.
At
I will.
48 years old, Dexter has struggled with his addiction majority of his life, though he himself
a level of intoxication where some people have their thing, they drink and all that. And
At 48 years old, Dexter has struggled with his addiction majority of his life, though he himself does not see it as much of a burden as the people around him.
I don't need a woman. I don't need another human being to interact in that sense because Mother Nature provides what I need.
One girlfriend in almost a half century
Mother
on this
Nature.
earth, and he sees no issues.
It didn't go the way I wanted it to, due to the fact that Mother Nature is my woman, and
Oh my god.
everything else comes second.
Well, my name is Alicia Scott, and I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. And I've dated Dexter Mims
It's his ex-girlfriend.
for, say, about 3.5 years, on and off. I called it off, but it's because he's addicted to humping the air. Like, how dare you hump the
Look
air?
at all
And
this.
I just can't get over it. I'm sorry. It's a big deal breaker for me. And hopefully he can get over it someday. I don't know. But yeah, it's too much.
The woman
Yeah,
at
there's
the
no way
time
this
couldn't
is real.
understand that.
So I'm just
And
gonna
while
play
I
it.
was thrusting the air. I mean, they just didn't work out too well. I figured that they would have an understanding of it, but she didn't.
I could really see us getting back together, but he gotta let go of humping the air. Like, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, sometimes I think about it, it just makes me so emotional that, like, I felt like we were really one. We could be something. But then him humping his air is just, I can't get over it. It's a deal breaker. He does it in public, too. He's not ashamed of it.
Oh
He
my
loves
god.
humping the air, literally.
It's almost as if
Well, there we go. That is humping the air.
So would you consider that cheating?
Yes. Oh, I gotta get rid of that one.
There you go. Never let it be said that I didn't come prepared with a clip.
Thank you. Yes, that was fantastic. Oh, wait, I just realized Dario switched. Sorry, dude. Waiting for you to come back on the other one. Yes.
Yes, you sound great now.
Why is this? Oh, boy. Way to go, Dario. Yeah. We're just going to leave that. We can
Okay.
still see everybody on the other one while I fix this. But anyway, yeah, Dario, I'll get you back up there. But yes, you sound much better now. I'll get you there.
Okay. Yeah,
But
it is
we
the
have-
video then.
Yeah, but it's still up on the other end. I just don't know what the fuck I did here. Leveling up in tech issues.
Perfect.
Yeah, where is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I could do that, but that defeats the whole purpose. But anyway, we'll put Dario over old Dario. Voila. And we'll leave it like that. But anyway, what were we talking? Yeah, humping the air. That had to be fake, by the way. Totally
Yeah,
fake.
and toward the end of the clip, there's some like expletives and I think some F-bombs. So I'm like, there's no way this aired on TLC.
You know, that would have been nice, though. That would actually have probably gotten him some views.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Full disclosure, me and my fiance upstairs, big 90 Day Fiance fans. If anyone wants to go deep in the 90 Day franchise, I'm here for you.
There it was.
Siggy breath.
Fans. They were
Harley
big
Quinn,
fans.
you watching a lot of 90 Day Fiance down there? Maybe get yourself an Asian bride, Harley.
You know, I'm not opposed to an Asian bride, but the ones on 90 Day Fiance, they seem to just want to be here 90 days, and that's about it. So I'm gonna skip those.
Some of them are
My
looking for
father
that
got a
green card.
Chinese mail
Arte
order bride,
Verde.
and it's working out just fine for them. But it lasted longer than 90 days.
Well, how much was the postage?
I haven't asked him about the financials.
Hey, you sound much better, by the way, Dario.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's that.
What'd you do? Bust out the computer?
If we're
Yeah, I'm
staying
on the
off
laptop.
Dabbleverse topic, a little exercise I like to have is I like to go around the room and ask the last concert you went to see live.
Oh, okay.
Final boss, go.
Wow.
Fuck. I'm pretty sure I saw Attila with Dealer. These are all death metal bands.
Yeah,
but,
you're into the heavy shit.
Yeah, that was last year. It's been too long. I like to go more often, but it's a good question. I like that actually.
Berg?
I got distracted because Boss said death metal, and I was like, that was one of the first things that I remember seeing. Like, you posted something, and it was like, I can't remember what band. I was like, oh shit, you're into metal? That's what it blew me away. What was the question exactly, Jim? I'm sorry.
Last concert you went to see.
Correct. It was a ska band, Mephistopheles. They are a satanic ska band from New York City.
I got to see Real Big Fish.
They come play
at
here all the time.
Ghostface in New Haven with the classic
good
lineup,
band.
Matt Wong and the Scott Klopfenstein.
Real
Dario?
Big Fish wasn't satanic, though. I mean,
No,
I'm
no,
sure
I
some people
didn't
love
do
it.
too much. I maybe saw Deicide once or twice as a youngster.
I always loved that name. I haven't heard a single song of theirs, but just that name,
Oh, and Cannibal Corpse, of course.
of course. Last show I went to was actually I was an extra in a crowd scene in a trauma movie,
Oh shit.
and it was at like a concert.
Okay.
And so we got to, like, it counts. They played a bunch of music and we were directed to dance.
Real quick before, I'm really interested to know Harley's last concert, but I actually went, the Microsoft store, competitors to the Apple store.
Yeah.
In Danbury, Connecticut, they launched a Microsoft store, and they paid Young the Giant and OAR to play in the parking lot. So I also went to an OAR Young the Giant show in a parking lot to open a Microsoft store.
What a waste of money.
Yeah. But now for the money shot. Harley Quinn, the last concert you saw, sir.
Now, as far as death metal goes, I've seen everybody.
Oh, no shit.
I've seen everybody multiple times. Cannibal Corpse, of course, being the WrestleMania of death metal, as far as I'm concerned. Deicide, industrial metal like Fear Factory. But the last one I saw was it wasn't obviously the original lineup, but it was Pantera with changed out members for those who had passed.
Right.
I have no
Played down
problem with that.
Yeah, they played down in Arlington a year or so ago. So I made a trip down there to see them. I believe that was the last one I went to of any name value. I'll go check out like some localish bands as long as I can tell that they're metal or death metal, but they have no names to speak of.
Are you a mosh pit guy?
A what?
A mosh pit guy? You getting in the pit?
Hell fucking no! Those days are gone. You see, it's related but not related. My joke is I used to be a semi-pro skateboarder. That meant I was really good at skateboarding, but I wasn't good enough to get paid or sponsored. That's why I say semi-pro. I fell on my ass one too many times and cracked my tailbone.
It's funny you say that. I was literally just watching the Tony Hawk HBO documentary Until the Wheels Fall Off earlier today.
Yeah, so now he was pro. He was as pro as they get. I mean, he is skateboarding, but like obviously I never got paid to do it. And that tailbone getting cracked, that put me out pretty much for life for doing anything physical. That includes mosh pits. So like,
dude, that
whenever
sucks. Do you always feel it?
does.
Do you always feel it?
No, not anymore. And that's part of the reasons I do yoga all the time. And you always see me in the floor doing these yoga poses. It's all part of, staying on top of it. I used to not be able, like, to sit like this after it happened would have been impossible. I would have been in too much pain.
Did you hook
Fuck
up with
that.
Ashley? I smell a show here. Is Ashley doing the Harley Quinn yoga hour? I think
She,
that's money.
I mean, she could take some pointers from me. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know if
shit.
she can. I don't know if she can get both knees to the ground on either side. We could find out. But but yeah, that's why I just have to stay away from shit like mosh pits now. So I still like to go to enjoy the music, but I intentionally get a far back seat, and my back is just to the wall to where I can observe everything and just enjoy the music. And I'll let the youngsters have their fun in the
Yeah,
mosh
beat the
pit.
fucking shit
no
out of each
part
other.
That shit. That ship has
Yeah.
sailed for me. I want a nice a loge front row. That's my jam. I like to just not have anyone in front of me, and I
Yeah.
don't want final boss moshing next to me, pain in my ass. He's probably in the pit.
Ouch.
No, and I don't see it. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, a lot of pits these days have turned into, like, there's a lot of crowd killing, they call it, where, like, and, the dudes with the windmills fucking
Yeah.
and spin kicking, and they'll intentionally, like, go onto the outer edge of the mosh pit and just fucking, like, hit people in the head and shit. Like, I don't mind some of that windmilly shit as long as you find your own spot in the pit, but I prefer a push pit. But
You
some
know
of these
you were
guys
at
are
an
just...
Amon Amarth show doing the row.
I
could
would have never
totally
done
see.
one, but...
I could totally see Spurg doing the old picking up change.
Yeah, great move.
Oh, we call. Is that different from the lawnmower, or is that just Is that an alternate name?
In my opinion, it's different from the lawnmower.
Okay. So you do know what I'm talking about. All right.
I mean, lawnmower is more aggressively
Right,
throwing
yeah.
the elbow back, as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
That's right.
The picking up change, the elbows are on. They're alternating elbows, but you don't
Right.
necessarily go as far back
Far
with
back.
each one.
Exactly.
There's nuance to the pit move there.
That's
Picking up
it.
change is the best one though, for sure.
That is great.
By the way, final boss, you're fearless in terms of time slot this evening. Let's review.
No, I know.
Tiki
Tell me
is
about
on,
it.
Julie is on. Tommy Jordan is on. I forget who else. About
I
four
counted.
others.
I didn't want to bug everybody out, but there's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shows, including us live right now. So we picked the prime spot. But I'd say
This is
honestly,
what was happening
last time.
in the past. Yeah, no, well, not last week, but like I used to do a show on Tuesday night at 11 from 11 to 1 or whatever, or 10 to midnight rather, and yeah, everybody just like flocked in on it. There's a lot. It's grown. The Dabbleverse has grown. There's a lot more people to compete
Yeah,
with.
it's funny. One thing I don't like, Spurg, I don't know what you think about this. There's a little bit of Howard Stern bleed over now into the Dabbleverse with your Grillo and Wendy the Reed.
Yeah.
I gotta draw the line at Wendy. I mean, if you're sitting there watching Wendy, more power to you, but I got shit to do. I mean, you gotta fucking.
Well, see,
draw
here's the
line
thing.
somewhere.
Apparently Stern has gone down to 1 day a week, and
Yeah.
the rumor on the street is that he let a lot of people go via a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So there might be more people who used to be on the Stern show
And yet,
coming in
do you
because we
think
got
Chris Wilding got let go? Hell to the no.
Listen,
I heard Benji Blanc got let go.
Listen, guys, I gotta tell you, it's like, because I was on one of those Zoom calls where my company was letting go an entire department. Well, spoiler alert, I'll just skip to the end. They let go the entire department, but my painted clown ass.
Wow.
But when that happened at my company, that Zoom call is probably word for word what Howard's Zoom call was. It was probably about 60 seconds long. It was a quick blah, blah, blah. We're downsizing, blah, blah, blah. You'll get 1 week of pay per every year of service. Thank you for your service. HR will be reaching out for you for your severance packets here shortly.
Yeah, and
Hi.
they make them sign an ironclad non-disclosure as well,
Oh,
so you're not
yeah.
going to hear shit about it.
Yeah,
Wait.
if there's additional money, yeah, but...
But I'll
Well,
tell
how
you
did
what,
they-
one exception to the Howard Stern bleed over, I'll tell you what, if Richard and Sal get their shit together and get streaming, that they can just start printing money.
Oh yeah, I would
Especially
love
if they do it
Richard
together.
Sal.
If,
Oh
if
yeah.
if they do it separate, well, I think
Right.
they'll have viewership in the beginning. But if they do start up their own deal together, they'll be automatic hits right out of the box.
Big time, dude. And I was gonna ask you before we get too far away from it, Harley. When you were on that call, how did they go? We're letting everyone go except you. Like,
Well,
how does that?
Well, this is exactly how it went down. The because corporates like mine, they keep everything top secret until day of. Obviously, the higher ups, the managers that report to other managers that report to other managers that report to vice presidents that report to presidents, they all know what's going on months in advance. But everybody else knows day of. They pinged me at 8 a.m. and they said, there's going to be a call at 8:30. You need to be on it, but you can disregard what it's about. After the call is over, we're going to call you immediately. and
Yeah, I mean,
it'll make sense
I've been
once
on
we
both
get
sides
through
of
the
those
day.
meetings, so and more recently than you think. I know how it goes.
Yeah. So they gave me the heads up, basically saying this call isn't about you, but you still got to be on it for appearances, so the
Right.
rumor mill doesn't get started. And
Gotcha.
I kind of got what they were getting at, and then they let everybody go, and then they called me back. It's like, yeah, so obviously we're keeping you if you want to stay. And I was like, yeah. And I actually got kind of a raise out of it. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, they
I've
cut
been the
80
guy
salaries.
processing those
so-
terminations.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that sucks. So you got to be the bearer of the bad news there, Jim?
On occasion, but more specifically, just talking about like deactivating accounts and
Oh,
watching your friends get walked out the door with a box of their belongings.
yep.
or
That's
or
always
having
fun.
to or having to make the arrangement to the other remote employees about how we're going to send you that shameful box so you can send us back your computer and
Oh yeah,
monitor.
yeah.
It's a goddamn shame, because it's never comfortable. But I think the way they did it with you, Harley, was very smart.
Yeah.
So everyone saw you there getting fired with them, but you weren't.
Yeah,
really.
so they thought I was part
Yeah.
of it too.
Yeah.
And the thing was like, I mean, without going deep into the weeds into something that I'm sure you all would be interested in, but I don't know about the audience. But I wasn't friends with anybody at work, so it wasn't like I was gonna be texting and calling anyone either way. So it was like, even if I would have been terminated along with the rest of them, I'd have never talked to them again. So
That's kind of the
so-
smart play because you don't never want to reveal too much. I mean,
Nope.
it's one thing to get beers with your coworkers or whatever, but like at the end of the day, they're your coworkers, dude, and you gotta like have a line there because God knows, when shit spills and never shit where you eat, as they say.
Well, yeah, and you can't trust anybody, and everybody knows I'm an edgelord. So, like, if you get too comfortable with someone at work, you don't know if they're like a rat tattletale that'll, like, repeat something you said
Right.
or maybe secretly record you. And of course, these people I worked with never knew anything about me fucking around on YouTube or anything like that. And that was never going to change.
Well, it sounds like you just got caught up in a large, reduction in force.
It was due to AI. It was
Way to go.
100% due to AI. They figured out how to automate my department, but they needed someone to oversee the AI, and that person was me. So
you mean your job got easier and you got a raise? That's the best thing ever.
yeah, basically that's the long and short of it. And they actually sent me to online school to get certifications in other AI fields. So right now I'm getting other certifications as we speak while they kind of iron out what my permanent day-to-day is going to be right now. So yeah, so right
good
now
shit,
I'm going
man.
good.
Good. Well,
So-
hopefully
Yeah,
that's.
look at you.
Go ahead.
Just to deviate a little bit, so Spurg, I sense you're up to speed on all things Stern. I know, like everyone, he's a shell of what he used to be, and we cringe when listening to him now. But you're a Stern guy, I take it. Like you're a fan of Sour Shoes.
I
No,
know
no, no,
Sour
no, no.
Shoes.
I'm here because of Opie and Anthony. Like I know more from that kind of thing.
wow.
I am
Okay.
tangential. I'm like I'm parallel to Stern. I didn't listen to a lot of people at work and different jobs would have him on the radio. So I catch shows here and there. I watch the E show often to see the girls that he was going to trash on, and it was Fat
Yeah.
Fuel.
Well, that's fair. I'm
so
just old enough to have,
I'm not a
listened when Stern was the only game in town on NBC.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
of course, we
Okay.
gravitated and graduated to Opie and Anthony. So yeah, anyway, the point I was making relative to Sour Shoes, if boss, you're a Sour Shoes guy, right?
Yeah, I heard my favorite thing he did. I think he call medicated Pete for like 6 hours pretending to be
Yeah,
Gary.
because he has like a phobic thing. He can't say goodbye, so I kept him on the phone for like a half hour.
Oh,
But what Sour Shoes does cameos. I'm sure you're familiar with the cameo service. So he was
Yeah.
doing cameos for like $15, and he would, he only has an obligation to read, however many words. Usually it's about a minute. The dude would do like 20-minute magnum opuses. He did one for me,
Jesus.
$15. It's a 20-minute cooking segment in character as Artie, just sitting there making chicken cutlets. And this was the cameo he sent me for $15. Somebody finally got to him because his cameos now cost $99. But you definitely get your money's worth with that dude. He's on another planet and on
No,
another
I
level.
can imagine him doing like, I'm cooking the cutlets right now. It's like some shit like that.
He's Mr. Blue Sky, only doing it right.
Right, without the AI filter, yeah. Pivoting a little bit back to the nerdy side, Harley, you got some PC specs? Or do you just use a laptop?
I mean, you mean for streaming or what?
For in general, what we the opinion straight up question is, can we get DHQ's PC specs?
Well, I work off a 2 usually, like when I'm streaming. Like I'll stream to that one, which is Windows 11 PC. And it's nothing special or anything. That's just that. Really, the computer I'm facing right now, I only use it for streaming and nothing else. And the thing I work off of most of the day, except for my work computer, is my MacBook Pro, which is right there. So when I'm doing my own stream, because I don't have the best eyesight anymore either, I'll stream to that. But I have it set up to where I can play videos and shit from this computer, so I don't have to guess where my mouse is on that screen. So yeah, so Windows 11 to actually stream from, and MacBook Pro to actually kind of work-ish from.
So what do you game on? What is it, a PlayStation?
I'm a basic bitch. I game on a PlayStation 5.
Ooh, Xbox for life.
I'm
Stealth,
PC Master Race on top of that though.
So wait, well, but do you play on consoles though?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't own any anymore, but I used to. The incentive is to go buy a PlayStation 5 so I can play Grand Theft Auto day one, but
No,
I'm not doing that.
get an Xbox if you're gonna.
I'm not.
do anything.
I'm just waiting. I know. I'm a Microsoft guy. I hate to say it. What do you think about them selling off Xbox as a division? Have you heard of that? Anybody?
I've
I've
heard that.
heard of it. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
hear it was going anything further than the talking stages right now.
I've only heard chatter. Haven't heard a deal go through.
Okay.
But they have
Yeah,
done
okay, so
they have
everybody's on-
done it. Yeah, with some of their first party studios though. They have dumped a few already. A lot of
Okay.
them are woke bullshit
Yeah.
games though, so that's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so,
that
I
could be-
mean,
It is a
that
bad
could be a
ratio.
financial decision because of all the games that
Eventually
bomb.
money talks with this shit. And I mean, for 5 years, they put up with taking losses to have these all-woman, they-them studios produce bullshit that literally nobody played at all. And they're like, they're loss leaders. It's so we'll look good in the public eye. So we
And
don't
it's-
really care that we're just losing money nonstop. Eventually, someone decided to care that they're losing money nonstop. It's like, yeah, we got to stop this shit. You know?
And it's not just losses. I mean, these are major losses.
Yeah.
All these games that bombed, they bombed worse than the legendary ET from the Atari days. Like I've seen
hey,
the articles where
Wolf.
they adjusted for inflation.
I actually own two of the titles from the Alamogordo ET burial.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I have two crushed games. They're not ETs, but because they buried a whole bunch of other titles aside from ET. But yeah, I actually own two of those with a certificate of authenticity from the city of Alamogordo.
Wow.
What's that reminds me of the Atari Custer's Revenge. You guys ever hear that story
Yeah.
from Sal?
Sure, I used to own it.
You
I've
had
seen
Custer's
pictures.
Revenge?
I remember
Yeah.
buying it in New York on Times Square before Times Square got cleaned up and gentrified. It was all porn stops and drug dealers. And
Real.
there'd be electronic shops that would sell some of that fringe stuff. And I remember seeing Custer's Revenge. I bought it. Magic, I think, was the company. It came in like a leatherette case. It was very well produced. Of course, it was 8-bit garbage of some Indian walking across the screen, humping the Indian chick.
Yeah. With a visible erection, no less.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
And so
there
was
was that one, and then there was an ice cream one too, where like you had to like
Yep, beat
somebody
'em
was
and
like
eat 'em.
fizzing off the rooch. And, yeah, that. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name.
What was it?
I
Yeah,
remember.
that company had about
Beat 'em and
5
eat 'em?
or 6 titles that were all adult.
Beat them
themed.
and eat them. Oh fuck yes! You would just race back and forth across the top of like a building, just jacking off into an eager girl's mouth.
Is that
The
really?
best fucking game of all time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the game.
it's
That's
just
the game.
jacking
Pull
off
up, pull up
into
the gameplay on YouTube. There's
I
gameplay
will.
videos.
I will. I'm looking at it right now. Beat 'em and eat 'em. And while I'm pulling it up, the whole thing is that Sal told a story that he had Custer's Revenge, and nobody could believe that like Atari would publish this stuff. But I guess you could just take a cartridge and put your own games onto it or some shit.
Wait, are you talking about Sal Governale?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did a whole bit about. Oh my god,
I
that looks
mean,
insane.
Nintendo had that thing happen to them too. That's why Nintendo has the official Nintendo seal of quality, if you remember, on the old
Yeah.
cartridges, because
Yeah.
there were these companies that would put out Nintendo games that did not have that Nintendo seal of quality. They were just putting
Like
it on their
Tengen.
own cartridges. What did you say? Tengen? Was that?
Tengen. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that's
mispronounced
it. That's right. Them.
With
That's
the
one
black
of them.
art.
And there was another. There was another. Yeah, this game great. There was another company that was like Cosmic. It was called Cosmic Dreams or something, and they made blue cartridges that
Yeah.
were strange for Nintendo.
So what? You
Cosmic
literally
Dreams
just
is the game I had?
jizz off the roof, and who do you play as? Who are you playing as here?
You are
Top.
playing as the Jacker, I believe, if I remember
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I don't-
you
'cause
should
I don't
also
think-
you should give Custer's Revenge a little spin as well.
That
I mean,
is
if you-
phenomenal.
Think about
It's
like how
looking
they
right
would
in the game.
how they would modernize that game now. You could roll perks that jizz more or
There'd be
thicker.
4 hours of cutscenes before the game starts.
There would be like cooldowns to where if you you ran out of free plays, if you want to play another match, you got to watch a commercial.
And
the
Blue Chew
character
DLC.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
And the character customization. The character creation screen.
Character
Yeah.
creation.
Oh
you'd
yeah,
have
you can customize them just to look like you.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on. Jim was showing off his
Yeah, I'm
Space
sorry.
Invaders.
I was just noticing in the chat, Olive was
Yeah.
asking about whether I had a sealed. This is, in fact, a sealed Space Invaders. And I do have the other title you mentioned as well. Sure, I have Asteroid here as well.
That is phenomenal. And you mean like your parents just bought you that shit?
Well, they didn't
no,
know
I
what
mean,
the fuck
I
they were
grew up-
buying.
I mean, I grew up, cut my teeth on the Atari 2600. Obviously, we had one and played all the games. This is all just, collector's market stuff. So, yeah, some of them are sealed. Some of them are complete in box. I don't know if you know, they actually even had a Rubik's Cube Atari. By the way, how awful would this game must to have been to play a Rubik's Cube simulator on your Atari 2600?
They had games for everything on Atari. They had Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Yeah.
where you play as Leatherface.
That's one of the highest sought after, most valuable Atari 2600 titles out there.
I
And
believe it.
and Halloween also had a release on the Atari as well.
Yep.
And
Big
some
bucks.
of the cartridges were professionally made completely, and some of the cartridges were just the cartridge with a sticker where someone
With a
wrote
label.
in orange. Yeah, just
No.
Halloween.
It was masking tape, dude. It was masking tape with
Holy shit.
fucking Halloween.
But
Yeah.
the real ones are big bucks.
I was just
here's
gonna ask.
Buster's Revenge.
Yeah. Oh boy.
This one will put a rise in your Levi's.
All
Yeah, no,
right.
this is just a short little clip of him, I guess, walking with a boner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, just running
Look at him
across.
rock
and-
hard. You can just see the pre-cum drizzling off of his dick from here. He's aching for that Indian pussy like we have all ached for.
Oh my god, is he
Indigenous
humping it
pussy.
right now? Hold on, we'll go back. We'll go back.
He is.
Yeah, that's it.
It's full insertion, but
Let's be respectful. It's
But-
indigenous pussy, not Indian pussy.
and
Oh,
don't
excuse me.
worry to anybody that's a little too conservative. It's not anal. He's just fucking her in the pussy. There's no anal. Don't worry. It's
Well, thank God. Thank God
Yeah.
for that.
you know.
Well, you know, if Karmic has taught us anything, in the Valley of Men, the back door is verboten. I don't know if you've listened to a lot of Karmic, but yeah, he's very adamant about that. No salad tossing in the Valley.
Oh, we don't do that around here.
Oh, don't you know?
Well, oh, and apparently Olive. Well, this might be past your prime time collection there, Jim. But
What's that?
Olive has a factory sealed Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, that's past my that's past my my time.
But I think that the game was in development for like 2 decades, so you might have at least heard of it. But that game launched terribly. Did you guys ever play it?
Never.
It's that alone because it reminded me of it. I'm glad Olive mentioned it because you're talking about the character creator for what is it? Come 'em and Dump 'em. What was the game called?
Beat him and eat him.
Right.
Eat him, he come up and
Come inside of him and watch him dump him.
In Cyberpunk, you could like character create like your genital size and shit like that, and shape and tits. So they did do that. So the technology is there to make a beat 'em and eat 'em remaster or
Yeah,
remake.
I just hope they don't nerf the genital sizes.
Oh, you know how it'll be. Well, no, I'm sure the story will be like, a fucking angry, like, corporal overlord white man is coming in all the mouths of the less fortunate. So we have to stop him. That's going to be the plot line. We have to stop him.
We'll have
We'll make him black, and that way it'll justify all the white women running around.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's easier. Just color swap and get away with it.
Yeah, you can color swap. I mean, you can get away with things as long as you like swap certain things out. I mean, if you make it woke and you have the good guys, the blue-haired they thems with nose rings, you can get away with about anything because then you can just say, "Oh, we're being ironic." You know?
Right. And it's funny, Harley, and that's why I tagged you in that thing the other day because it was literally like a blue-haired person, and it made me think of you immediately.
She!
Did you guys see that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I mean, I watched it all the way through without skipping anything. I played it on my stream the other day. The funniest thing in that whole video is towards the end. At one point, the cop actually does say "she," and the lady man ends up going, "Thank you."
Right, because he's like, I'm gonna have to tase him. Shit! I'm gonna have to tase, and he goes, I'm fine. I'll have to tase her, and he goes, thank you.
Thank you. It's like Jesus Christ, is this a Kids in the Hall sketch?
It seems like it was
Yes,
only
yes, very
yesterday we
much.
were all basking in the glory of the guy who was rapping about the guy who tried to rob him. You know, the busker. You saw that in Vegas?
No, what are you talking about?
No, I don't.
Yeah, Tommy Jordan posted it on his credit where credit's due. There's this rapper in Vegas. He's just out on the side of the street rapping, and he's got his case open for you to throw him a few shekels. And apparently, some dude tried to come up on him and steal his money, and he slipped. I guess it was wet out, and he kind of busted his knee. And so the rap dude just basically lays down a diss track, and he's busting the guy's balls while he's getting treated by the EMTs and carted away. I should be able to find it pretty easily. I'll send you the link.
Okay, yeah, that's one way to do it for sure. Just wrap your way through it. But yeah, no, people are fucking weird, dude. And I just thought because it's so memed at this point when you have stuff like that. But that was a real life situation where they were literally about to get arrested or thrown in the loony bin or something. And they're like, "Oh, thank God, my pronouns are correct," while they're being handcuffed. How is that your priority mentally right now? You're literally about to be thrown in jail.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that the left pretends never ever happens, and they're like, no, it's the conservatives that are all the loony people. They believe in a sky daddy. They're the real crazy people. I'm like, okay, well, both things can be true,
But and to tie it into the whole leveling up thing, I do think that pendulum's going to start swinging the other way as well, though, because you guys were just mentioning how much of a fucking loss they're suffering from trying to ham fist this stuff down everyone's throats.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear of South of Midnight? I think that's what it's called.
Never.
Yeah.
No.
It was about an African American girl, and they did it's almost stop motion graphics about how she it's almost like she was Dr. Doolittle.
God.
With crocodiles, and it was some mystical adventure. It sold like nothing, and that was one of the studio's Xboxes. Yeah, we're either gonna shut you down or you better find someone to buy you because no pun intended. It took place in the bayou, dun-dunts. But
this was a game that was almost like the trope where the black people go around claiming that they were something like, we were Egyptians, we were samurai,
we was Kangs,
we was Kangs,
we
was
Tim's
Dr.
Totality
Doolittles.
He loved South of Midnight. Go figure. Sick of your way, Tim.
You sure he wasn't talking about Custer's Revenge?
He was talking about that.
Big on the 8-bit humping.
Had to get one in there. It's been a while.
do
Dario
an
just chilling, probably getting titty pics.
They should do an 8-bit version of the air humping guy who can just 8-bit hump the air.
I don't need to get titty pics. All the titty pics come to me.
Right. Gay degen fun, man.
Gay and straight degen fun, because the tits are straight.
Right. A little bit of Dario action from Olive. But yeah, no, so I just think it's in a good way. I think it's starting to swing the other direction. They're actually going to focus on making money, which in turn would be stop relying on a lot of this kind of bullshit. But,
see, the thing is, my argument is always is you can make a good movie. Black Room's main star was a black man. I ain't got a single problem with the movie Back Rooms. I thought it could have been a little bit longer, but that's about it.
Oh, wait, did they do a whole feature-length film dedicated to the Backrooms thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's a massive hit. It's getting close to making, I think right now it's at $500 million profit.
I'll look it up.
And I mean, Obsession. You can just make a good movie. You can leave out the woke shit. No, people like me aren't saying no. Don't have black people in your movie at all. No, don't have gay people in your movie at all. Just don't ham fist it. Just don't make just don't put the transsexual in there as the scientist that saves planet Earth from King Kong and Godzilla. That's all we're saying. Is just don't make it fucking stupid.
Or if you do, make it fucking believable. Yeah.
Believable,
No, Doc, we didn't really get to talk much about Backrooms. I did like it. It was a good movie. It could have been better, but I didn't have a problem with what they did.
Not at all.
I did. The one thing I did have, this is an actual problem though. They went more psychological with it than supernatural. I was expecting more monster stuff, and they're like, oh, blah blah blah. It's this. And I'm
because the creepypastas have a lot of those monsters that you can't quite see.
Right.
You can almost
That's what I
see.
like. I like
Yeah.
that more. I appreciate that mystery more.
Is
and
it
kind of
similar to Severance? It sounds like a Severance vibe. You've not seen Severance?
Severance has like a plot and stuff. Backrooms is just kind of like there's this thing going on, and they don't know
And
why.
we
it's
don't
going
know
on.
why.
And this, where
Yeah.
Severance, that's the one where they check you out while you're at work, and then you wake up and you don't know what you did all day, or something like
I'll
that.
have to
Right?
look
I
for
didn't
that.
really watch it. It's been recommended to me multiple times,
Yeah.
and I've been slacking on watching.
Where
Severance.
is that right now? Is that Netflix or?
Go to
It was a theater.
justwatch.com.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll find out where you can stream it.
I'm sure I'll find a torrent somewhere.
Before we
Don't
get too
use
far away.
torrents.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, don't use torrents. You're just going to
Tim-
get a...
Yeah, don't get the malware, Jim. Don't get the malware. And make sure you use Brave
No,
Browser,
no,
or whatever
no.
Harley Quinn said. But Tim
Yes.
actually has a retort. He couldn't be here this evening, but he is participating. South of Midnight is a bad example as woke propaganda. Yes, it sold nothing and has a black antagonist. He meant to say protagonist, but it has a good story and amazing artwork. You hacks. You know what? But that niche shit, and I don't like the art style. Like it was edgy and niche for the sake of being edgy and niche, but yet they have to make money somehow. Like you have to pick a lane is basically what I'm saying. Like they're just doing it just to be like, look at us, we're artsy and modern. Like dude, that's not. Anyway, but thank you for the clarification. But yeah, it's just examples like that. They're just dumping them left and right because, and so astonishingly, I'm sure you guys are aware of Doom, right? It's been the same company since its inception.
Yeah.
They got rid of like their entire programming staff. I think
Oh, yeah, I
besides
saw
one
that.
guy.
I saw
And
that
how-
photo.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole staff was completely different, exactly like what Doc was just saying, just replaced by the most stereotypical blue-haired, overweight flat-toes that you ever seen, who are out to voice their opinion instead of serving the media. You know, they love Doom so much, but they have to make it all self-insert. We have to make it so real and put this thing of our own life into here because that's what real people experience. And I was trying to make that point, like with movies. I don't go to the movies to see how real they are, unless it's geared to me, like Jim said, documentary, or you know it's gonna like Buffalo '88 or something. That's
Like a slice of life kind of movie.
right. You know what you're going to see. But if I'm going to watch, you know, The Expendables, I don't need that
Yeah.
shit to come up as real. I don't.
Exactly.
I go watch Saving Private Ryan or something like that. Apocalypse Now, really, but. You know,
Hey,
and that's how I
off
feel about
topic,
this
but I
kind of
just
stuff.
checked it out. I just threw the link in the chat, boss.
Yeah, I see it.
The Katmai National Park in Alaska. The bears are ripping at the salmon right now.
Oh yeah, we
Live
could put
cam?
that at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, and the fish are jumping
yeah,
out. That's
look,
actually a
look.
cool visual. We could put that on like right under us while we talk. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you guys off. Please continue because that was very passionate.
And another thing, it's like, you know, everybody, no one has a problem with Deadshot. I've never had a problem with Deadshot. He happens to be, you know, a black villain in the DC Comics universe. And I don't know about recent years, so I'm not talking about recent years, but up until I quit seeing Deadshot in comics and in the movies with Suicide Squad, they didn't try to like hit you over the head with, oh, he's black, and the only reason he's a criminal is he's been held down by Whitey. You see, white supremacy is what made Deadshot the character he
Right.
is. It's like when they it's like you can just have a character and they can be whatever and people will like them. You don't have to give them like a let me hit you over the head with a reason to like or dislike this guy. It's like if I don't want to like I'm making this up, this isn't accurate about Peacemaker, but like, you know, if you don't want me to like Peacemaker, you can come up with a more creative story than to say, oh, his dad's the leader of a KKK organization. You know, give me other
it's-
reasons.
Right.
The
Make me think a
approach to
little
all
bit,
these
you know.
topics. Yeah, exactly. I got to point out though that Deadshot's white.
Well, Floyd Lawton?
Yeah,
Floyd Lawton's
Lawton.
black.
Floyd Lawton is a blue collar white guy with a mustache. That's what annoyed me about Will Smith as
Right.
Deadshot. It wasn't that he was black; it was that he was Will Smith. He's got to play Will Smith in every movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And I'm like,
true
what
too.
happened? And I'm like, what happened to the blue collar, cynical, wise ass that I know as Deadshot? If you want to see what Deadshot's like, there's a cartoon called Batman Assault on Arkham. It's what Suicide Squad
Yes.
should have been. The movie.
Well, a lot of people. So there's. You're both right. So there's like the Floyd Lawton that Dar is referring to, but then there's Floyd Lawton from Earth 27, who's like the other version of him, which is what then they use. So you're both right. It's probably why you were like, no, I'm pretty sure this, I'm pretty sure that. I just looked it up. But yeah, so
I'm
there's
not
the
aware
two
of Earth
versions.
27. There's too many.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that I think we all can agree on is like comics keep taking the easy way out with these like infinite Earths and whatnot, and then decide it's like, you know what? If something doesn't work out, we'll just blame it on Earth 97-D, and we'll never go back to that Earth again.
Yes, I just
then
want to take a quick shout out, really quick, to Pell. Thank you so much for leveling up in the dab, becoming a member. Please continue.
And to
Hell's a
highlight
soldier.
the problem about too many Earths, Earth 27 is the dinosaur Earth. I just looked it
Really?
up.
So what the hell is he doing
God
there?
damn it! This gets so confusing. Like,
And it's probably and it may be Arrowverse Earth 27.
oh
might be
God,
what you're
stop! Yeah, we've got
Yeah, I
regular Earth 27, but there's also Arrowverse.
Ugh. It's too much, man. And like while I can appreciate the freedom that kind of stuff gives people, and by the way,
Yeah.
Jim, thank you for that, because that is insane. Look at those fucking fish. Just
Oh,
all jump to
shit.
their death right there. They're all just jumping
into
right
the
to their
mouth
death.
of that
Yeah,
bear.
you think you got problems in life. These poor fucking salmon just trying to get upstream and lay some eggs, and these bears are looking to thwart their efforts.
Oh, and Olive Moniker gifts one Ultimate Life Form membership. Look at that, to the one and only
Holy
panelist,
shit.
Jim Sharkey. Jim Sharkey
All
was
right.
hit with
All
the
right.
membership. So now you're officially a
Thanks,
member.
Ollie.
But yeah, and I was gonna say I can appreciate the level of freedom it gives when you do shit like that. It's like, oh, it's from a different Earth or whatever. Like you have now freedom to make stories fresh, whatever. But
Yeah,
it the
there's
same,
frozen times.
right?
Yeah, you were gonna say.
Whoa, we have Pell giving. Wow, we're really leveling up tonight.
Jesus Christ!
5
yeah,
the
go on.
Final
Thanks,
Boss
Pell.
memberships. We've got Tim is a member now. Hughesy's lurking. He's also a member. And Lemmy. Shout out Hughesy. So yeah, we are catching some big fish here. Look at this.
Did you see Husey on X? Husey taking his shot at being the third mic with Jim Norton and Anthony?
No, really?
Yeah. That phone's
Oh.
going to ring any minute now, buddy.
Wow, we are really
Hit the like
leveling up
button.
here.
Another great example of a good, DC Comics, black villain, obviously also in the Suicide Squad universe, but a different universe because of fucking James Gunn is good old Bloodsport.
Yes,
They didn't beat us
Bloodsport.
over the head with anything with him. He just so
Right.
happens to be also an excellent marksman, not as good as Floyd, but an excellent marksman, a great mercenary, and they didn't come up with like some bullshit backstory for him that he's only this way because of all of these systemic racism bullshits. It's like you can
Right.
just make good characters. Why is that
The
so
only thing-
hard these days?
Oh, by the
only
way,
thing
let's
about
I don't
welcome
know.
welcome Tim Totality to the panel. I believe he's here. Are
Oh,
you there,
it's
Tim?
here.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, he
Double
is.
T?
Yes, can you hear me? This is utterly ridiculous. All right,
Uh-oh.
firstly,
The blood sport of the Dabbleverse is here.
I got out.
Bloodsport has
I
a
got out of
teleporter. That's his thing. He can teleport from a safe house a variety of weapons into his hands.
Tim
got
came
out of-
with something to say.
Yeah, Dario,
I just
please,
had to get that out.
please. This is utterly ridiculous. So I got out of bed for this. This is just like we're yelling about black characters
Black!
with a ring of white people and just saying random nonsense. Which at least last week I
Hey,
was
let the
super
record show.
random nonsense.
Hey, I wasn't
have
so
nothing to
random.
I agree with that.
Well, Tim, correct the record, man. What's your take?
First of all, I'll start. You've literally never played South of Midnight because you're a AAA gamer snob. So an indie game being superb, you can't sort of fathom the idea that it could be a great game that didn't have an audience.
Dog shit. You're right, though. You're right. I didn't play it. You're right.
Of course you didn't. Because, you called it sort of woke propaganda, knowing literally nothing about the game other than the fact that it didn't make any money.
But it made the point, though, that they're shelving these studios because they don't make any fucking money because they're trying to be so unique. You could take the propaganda part out of it, but the point, remains there.
All right, what about the fact that another company involved in that, the sort of Tim Schafer series, who's made all these amazing adventure games, Grim Fandango, which is a masterpiece.
I know, I've heard of that one. Yep.
Great game.
Secret of Monkey Island. He's made, a shit ton of amazing games, which, people don't play. Only me and Mr. Kill Everything play.
I was gonna say, I've seen him play Adventure from Monkey Island. I was gonna mention him.
So only me and MK play adventure games anymore. But yeah, a bunch of different companies that were sort of like, well, that company got lucky enough to actually, they're going to be independent again, which means I'm sure it'll be ruined. But at the same time, does everyone just unanimously think that Will Smith was a terrible Deathstroke? I don't think that's true.
I liked him.
I think no. But my genuine opinion, someone said it, and I agree with it. I forget who said it. Excuse me, but he just played he's just Will Smith, man, in every role. Yeah,
that was me. He was Will Smith,
and I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
That was my issue. It had nothing to do with him being black. It said he had to be Will Smith.
Do you think he was Will Smith in I Am Legend?
Actually, it was also a suicide.
That was a good one.
I Am Legend is a fantastic film.
I think that's one of the best movies ever. Apocalypse movies. Yeah.
What was the one where he was the assassin where he had the clone of himself chasing him? I can't remember the name of the movie. That was one of his recent movies that I thought was really fucking good.
Fuck.
Sorry, but you know what movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
that
what
one was pretty good. Well, he wasn't. There was two Will Smiths, and it wasn't that
There have
bad.
been a bunch of Will Smith.
Gemini Man.
Will Smith. Gemini Man.
That's it. Thank you.
But in that particular film, he was sleepwalking. In Suicide Squad, he was sleepwalking, in my opinion.
What about the scene in Suicide Squad, where they actually show him sort of like in the sort of Deathstroke, but when they give him the guns and he says like they doing the ammunition, he sort of smells the sort of like that's an incredible scene actually.
Oh yeah,
Suicide
and it shows how he's a perfect shot, like an absolute perfect shot. His bullet went through the hole every time. It's like the hole never got bigger, really. It just kept going through. He was a perfect shot.
I mean, now that I'm here, sort of like defending black people, I was just,
Hey, that's why you're on the panel.
That's why you're here. That's why you're here. The blood sport Will Smith dead shot of the dabble. Con.
No, but I do appreciate that pushback because I did try to pick like an easy, like what was on the top of my head for a bullshit studio that got closed down, and I picked that one. But that's why you're here, because then we can actually have a discussion on it. So thank you.
I was just busting your chops. I don't care.
No, but you're right though, because I did just kind of see it and I was like, this looks gay indie game. Who the fuck would buy this? And you're right. That's exactly what happened. So, but he does have. I have heard of Grim Fandango. Actually, I think that game was remastered recently. I've heard
not
a lot
recently,
of good things.
but yeah, it's
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, I gotta tap out in a minute. I got a midnight one-on-one interview with Mayor Musk, but I sent Tommy the link, so I'm gonna tag out. I got nothing to add to these comic conversations, but
that's fine.
I do want to ask Spurg. What's your deal, Spurg? What's your main show?
Wait, Jim, you have a what?
That's a good question. I was going to get
kidding.
there.
I was joking. I said I had a midnight one-on-one interview with Mayor Musk.
Yeah, I know. Everybody thought you were about to go hang out with Mir.
Yeah, I think we all thought that you were not joking.
I knew he was joking.
So Spurg, I'm sorry, Spurg. What's your main show? What should I know you from?
Are you
BYB
serious?
mostly. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I have a little small channel. I do stuff over there. I play some Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune from time to
Yeah,
time.
no, boss,
so the
I'm
audience helps me
serious.
with it.
I'm not as steeped in some of this as I think you may think
No.
I am, but so no disrespect. I'm just in some instances peripherally
none take.
aware. That's all.
Yeah, and that's how it started here. Like I've seen you around a couple of times. You've been on panel a couple of
Yeah,
times
no, wait,
recently,
who the fuck is Jim
specifically.
Sharkey?
So
I
yeah,
used to
no, good
do,
talking. It's nice to know that we got some good shit in common. So yeah, BYB
Yeah,
and
right
blah
on.
blah blah. Oh, go ahead, boss.
I was gonna say, but you should check out BYB, and the reason I acted surprised is because they're like, in my humble opinion, no ball watching. They're kind of been a staple for a while now, and they do Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Spurg's on BYB a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, not gonna lie, not a big.
it's
not a big
me,
fan.
Quadfather, and J-Mo. It's been us three for about almost a year now. I think it's been me and Quad for a year.
I
for
know.
sure.
Of course, I know BYB. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, I was on with Quad the other day. As a matter of fact, I forget what show.
I think it was the night Spurg wasn't
last
there.
Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a Friday because
It was Clowntown
doing other
actually.
things.
I was gonna pop on Clowntown.
Oh, Quad.
I think it was maybe a week or two ago.
Oh, and
That's
Quad
it.
was there.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him being on Clowntown now. That's right.
Spurg is Jim
Anyway,
is-
so yeah, I'm gonna dip.
Well-
Tojo should be bringing up the rear, which seems appropriate for Tojo. Yes. Anyway.
Well, thank you for coming, Jim. I appreciate it, and I did appreciate your
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
arcade
those
contributions. All right,
Yeah, Tim, nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you. I'm
Nice to
pretty sure
meet
Tim
you.
hates me, but
so-
and Harley.
maybe a little.
Nice to meet you.
I don't.
See ya, Dario. Always a pleasure.
See you, Jim.
Dario.
Dario.
All right, and then we will now remove him from the scene.
Jim
Sorry, I
was
got
like Brian McCarthy on Burning Bridges. Spurg, where are you going up next week?
right.
Where can we catch you live and in color?
Gonna move him out of the way there. And then Tim, I hope you don't mind. I know you don't, but I gotta say it anyway. I'm just gonna put Tommy if and when he gets here into that spot he was in with your face on it, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I had to get up. There was abuse going on.
But you know what? That's cool. That
You
got
have to
you
get that-
emotionally into it. You're like,
Yes.
I gotta fucking get in there,
I
man.
gotta correct these dipshits.
Right. I like that. No, that's cool. And that's why you hear you're passionate about it.
Yeah, you were making me feel, as they say around.
As they say.
Like, I gotta go check these honkies running their mouth, man. This shit is outrageous.
Well, did you at least enjoy
Haven't
the
had Will
cum
Smith
dump
this month.
Atari game? What's it
Yeah,
called
the-
again?
Eat 'em and eat 'em.
I can't believe that shit would never fly.
Well, I was joking, which I don't hate Jim, by the way, but it was funny because I think Tommy was poking at him in chat, and then I saw Jim post, "Yeah, you might as well, Tommy. I can't really add anything here." I was like, Jesus.
It's fine. Well, yeah, but you know what? I don't think he knew what this was before he got here. He kind of offered to. Oh, Shmuel just sent all of his viewers here. Buck Mafia, thank you. I'll play this for Shmuel really quick.
Pat's coming. Pat's coming.
Pat's coming. So thank you again, Shmuel. But what was I saying? Yeah, I don't think he knew what it was before he got here. He kind of offered last second because he saw Dave wasn't going to come. So it's like, yeah, just get on here. Here's the link. So my bad for not explaining to him prior, but he did have some good addition on the arcade stuff. That was actually really fascinating.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I wasn't saying the show was shit. I thought it was great.
It is shit. I'm kidding. But yes, thank you to Shmuel. Yeah, no, we're just feeling it out, and we're not doing too bad considering new show and everyone else being live at the same time. I appreciate everybody for being here. Shout out to the panel as well for giving me your time. How old is Harley Quinn? AB wants to know.
I'm super young and super old at the same time. So my answer is I'm whatever age you want me to be.
That's a good answer.
Oh, gross.
Well, Ace Chemical, the burn stunted his growth, so in a way, he's got eternal youth from the chemicals.
Yeah.
I love how he was just, I don't know if you guys knew either, know the whole Joker origin story, but I love how he was just oblivious to the fact that he was just
told the
reciting that.
Joker origin, and Sharky's like, oh wow.
That's fascinating.
There is a Batman?
Right, now how did he not catch that part? He's like, this Cape Crusader came and I jumped in a pipe. And he was like, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. That was great.
Yeah, about
Then my wife left me because of my skin getting bleached, and well, shit, from there on, what else am I going to do but become a criminal mastermind?
Yeah, that was about the time I
His
poked
wife-
in and I heard Jim say, "Yeah, can we get some fish under here and some bears?" I don't even know where that came from.
I love it.
I do too.
Because we were talking about, I think he had just started mentioning it, and I was like, wow, isn't that crazy how, you just get food by standing there? But I didn't realize they're literally, in droves here trying to jump over, I guess because they move upstream, what is it, to lay their eggs?
Spawning.
Yeah. Well, you ever heard of spawn camping? The bears are spawn camping the fucking fish right now. Didn't like that one.
Yeah, no, that's good. I hate that shit.
Oh, tell me about it. We have a cup of coffee coming in. I'm just resizing it. All right, we have a cup of coffee.
Oh, my goodness.
cup of coffee. You got any movies?
Got any movies?
You guys talk about some nerd shit. Can we get back to the DV?
Spawn mogging. Yes.
I think this movie was better than that movie because
Shut
Hey,
up.
don't act like you ain't a nerd. I 1v1 Tommy 5 times, and he loses every time. By the way,
I'm a surface level nerd.
What do you?
But I don't get damn erections when who created Spider-Man? What was that guy that passed away? Rest in peace. That old guy.
Stan Lee.
Stanley, you guys get erections when Stanley. You guys jerk off on Stanley's grave. Anyway, what's going on?
I only jerked off on Stan Lee's grave if Jack Kirby draws
Hold on,
it.
Harley Quinn. I hate you. I hate
Hey,
you.
I didn't stop playing
don't do it.
Fortnite for this.
You're not trying to get your little stupid clown ass in the DV, are you?
Also,
Hey.
I believe that one was Steve Ditko. Not
The
Jack
only,
Kirby.
the only DV Harley Quinn got into was back in 2020
Correct.
with his docs. You're not trying to get in the DV, are you, my little clown?
No, I'm in the
No.
dumpster verse.
Good.
I'm in a different
'Cause
universe.
if I see you good.
Tommy,
If
be
I see you
nice.
at any live event, I will physically assault you, and that's not a
Oh
threat.
no!
No, it's not a threat. It's not a
That's
threat.
not gonna happen.
No, it's not
never
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen.
It's not, no. It's not a threat. It's not a threat. But I will.
All right,
kill
we
you.
have a
I'm not gonna
request.
do anything.
I will kill
Tommy,
you.
can you dial the Tojo down to an 8?
I'm gonna kill this fucking Harley Quinn motherfucker.
Whoa!
Okay, yeah.
YouTube terms of service.
Chill.
YouTube terms of service.
Right.
Tojo,
Okay.
I have a quick question I've always wondered about
What's up?
the coffee. Yeah. So when you're the cup of coffee, is the cup
Who
of
the fuck is
coffee?
talking?
It's
It's
me,
Tim.
Tim Capella. You know, yeah. So is a cup of coffee a character, or is it just you as a cup of coffee?
Oh, I'm
yelling
glad
non
you
sequiturs.
asked. I'm so glad.
It's a cup
you
of
asked.
carpet.
I'm so tired. I'm so glad you asked. You know what the answer is?
What's the answer?
Your mother, bitch.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Up, and there he
That's
goes.
fighting words.
And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, was classic Tommy Jordan. I don't know where he went.
Classic or just being an ass? I don't know. It is classic.
No,
He was
well,
an ass.
yes,
I'll
but
roll
that's
him.
a classic
what he
ass.
does.
He'll probably
that's what
come
he
back
does.
to himself, probably.
Well, I'm gonna move him over just in case, because he seems to be in a mood tonight. Yeah, I keep trying to put people onto Harley Quinn, but I with my clips and stuff, I know it's gotten a little bit of traction, but I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. That's why we're in the underdab, the dumpster verse, if you will.
Yes, not everybody's cup of
If you
tea.
will.
And Jim says, "Don't be going rogue," since I was nice enough to link you, and that's right. Relax. We're here just vibing out. But yes, I too jerked off on Stanley's grave, just to pour one out for him, if you will. Beat him and eat him. Where was I looking? Sorry, we just got an influx of chats here. Can you guys hear me? Just making sure, because I
Yes.
messed
Hello.
with 20 settings. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Latanya. It was short-lived. This is what I was looking for. Tojo is Jekyll, and the coffee as the coffee is to Hyde. I thought that was very funny.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Classic. Oops, and I forgot to move it over again. Excuse me. But yes, we could go back to the Will Smith conversation before we just got fucking kamikazed by a cup of coffee. But yeah, dude, I just feel like he's one of those people who's like Deborah Wilson. We were talking about her last week. Every fucking time, dude, it's just the same goddamn character. And I like Will Smith as Hancock, by the way. Amazing. I fucking love that movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, but it's just the same shit every time, man. Like, there's just people like that. We're just like, all right, so we know what that's gonna be. Like Seth Rogen too. Don't get me started. And all that. Oh, thank you, Bo Beats, for the sparkles.
Oh.
Yeah, they do that thing now. Have you guys seen those?
No.
It's like you can give like yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't even know. I've seen it in a couple places, or somebody can send. It's very much like Twitch. It's not a cheer, but it's like sparkles, and there was something else I saw. It would pop up in a weird way.
Flow state.
What-
that
do-
one I
have
see
you-
all the time.
So what is
like,
that?
Wouldn't like Stuttering John like on StreamYard like give like a thumbs up and something would happen too? I think.
Oh
thumbs
yeah,
up,
but we're on Evmux. Hopefully, does this work?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Apple used to do that, but like, no. What's with the sparkles in the YouTube chat or whatever?
So I have this new
Is that
thing
on
where it's
mobile
like
only or something?
I think so. So you
Okay.
know how like those like vertical streamers that would like pretend to be there was a fad where they're like NPCs and be like, "Thank you for the roads, thank you for the roads." It's like that you can give bullshit gifts like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
okay.
that one. I had like a bunch of random points lined up, and I was randomly watching Stevie Lou show the other day, like on Saturday or
Lou.
something. And I did, yeah, I
Tim,
just
we can't talk anymore.
I just happened to turn it on, and I had like a bunch of these points like lined up, and I clicked the button, and I chose a selection, and I was able to have a fire truck run through his chat, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Nice.
Yeah. Hey Thompson, really quick. Before we get too far away, Harley, tell them about the time you had diarrhea and had to spray it out on what you thought was a pile of trash, but turns out it was a homeless woman that you dated her for 6 months. Tell me that's true.
If you're gonna cue me up for a story, it's gotta be a lot earlier than right before bedtime.
So that's a real story?
Hypothetically, it could be. Allegedly, YouTube terms of service.
So you don't want to tell that story? You could give us the abridged version.
He gave you the abridged version.
That's true. That's pretty.
That's true.
That was it. Basically,
That's
he
true.
chat on a girl, then dated her for 6 months. It was very intimate and loving.
Metal, otherwise known as
Whoa.
Metal Gear Solid, $2. Dip into Tojo's trust fund to fix production team. We're doing okay. But thank you. And that is quite, and I believe it, Harley, because who else would that happen to besides you? You know what I mean?
My life is just one weird thing that happens after another. I've given up on trying to control the chaos.
How could you? I mean, at that point, you might as well just embrace it.
Yeah. Just live amongst the cockroaches then.
Right? Spring diarrhea in a woman
you just
leads to true
you
love.
just quit buying Raid. You're just wasting money.
Well, and that's funny. They were talking about yesterday how, like, they would Granny would pour Raid like all over his house. I guess they lived in like a llama farm or something like that. So there was just always
I was
bugs.
very confused during that story. I saw that you clipped it, and then like a bunch of people clipped it, and then they got views. But I saw that you tried.
I'm always trying. That's how I've leveled up. I didn't get
Right.
this far out of nowhere, But yes, I've tried to be first. I try to be first because that gives me some leg up sometimes.
Yeah, you were definitely the first person to clip it in that regard, actually. So.
Yep, leveling up in the dab. Latanya's still here, though, for Spurg. Don't tell Andrea, though. Pretty sure Andrea's into Spurg. Oh, and Spurg's gone. He left for that.
Poor timing on my part. Yeah, no, that's great.
Oh, and Dario's back. Welcome back, Dario.
Pleasure to be here as always.
Yeah, you seem real enthralled.
No,
both Doc and Dario, I think, are on their way to. Is it bedtime? Where are you at, Mr. Dario? I know Doc's about an hour behind me. It's almost midnight here, and I need to go eat a sandwich.
I hate to say it, but it's getting bedtime for me. So I guess this
That's
is
fine.
as good a time as any that I'm going to have to bid adieu to everybody.
Yeah.
It's so funny that like a character and such a fascinating person such as Dr. Harley Quinn would like adhere to something as traditional as a bedtime. So the idea of him saying, it's getting bedtime.
And a work schedule and responsibility. What a fucking loser, right?
I have to do that stuff so I can be weird after work.
I see.
No, it's totally fine. That makes total sense. And we could go ahead and wrap up. We've done over 2 hours, so I'm actually astonished that we've done a little 2 hour. I know you came in a little after, but we've done a bit of a marathon, so that's perfectly fine with me. I know it's getting late, so thank you all for coming. You guys can dip at your pleasure. Thanks for coming, Harley. Tim, I'm really glad you got hyped up enough to be like, I gotta get the fuck in here.
I gotta get these fuckers.
Right.
That's the goal every week now is to antagonize Tim to get him on our side.
Rage bait people onto the panel like Tommy too.
We can remember south of midnight. That's the game. South of midnight is how you bring him in.
Right.
Imagine that's the hill I die on south of midnight.
I gotta think of another black fronted game.
That's like your Marty McFly chicken thing.
That's gonna be
next irrational anger if someone besmirches south of midnight.
Next time
my Dabbleverse show, I used it black fronted.
Black fronted, right? And next time Tim's busy, I'll just look up black fronted games to just be completely incorrect about and get Tim on panel next time he says he's busy. I won't keep you guys any longer. We'll go around, do your plugs. Harley, go ahead since you were trying to go.
Yeah, I'm just Dr. Harley Quinn 2 on Twitter and the misspelled at Dr. Harlequin 1N on the YouTube machine if you want to watch me sit in my floor on my own channel.
And yes, definitely worth it. I highly endorse that.
Why do you sit on the floor, Harley? Is that just your thing? I've noticed. I was just curious about that. You do sit on the floor, which is a good angle, but I've always wondered that because you could fit a chair in there, but I assume there's a reason.
It's to keep me doing my yoga poses, so I maintain my flexibility. That way, I serve two masters at the same time. I knock out a low impact yoga exercise, and I like the camera angle too.
It's a good angle.
But he wears like really thin leggings, so he just has to have like a video game cover on his groin, so it doesn't get YouTube's terms of service.
Don't worry, I have undergarments underneath. So.
Oh, phew!
But just in case, I keep something. I keep a blockade.
I thought it was gonna be an IRL pump and dumper, beat him and eat him, whatever. And then Dario.
That's the second time you got him, boss.
That game has got endless bits. But Dario, do you want to give your plugs as well?
I have nothing to plug. People know where to find me if they really need to find me.
Come on, you're Dario. Do you really need any plugs? Everyone knows you.
Exactly. Once the church is open,
right.
And Spurg Snake.
Anyway.
That's right. At Spurg Snake on Twitter and both the YouTubes and BYB Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's where I'm at most of the nights. And
we'll
here
see you
now
there
on
tomorrow.
Tuesdays. Apparently, every time if I could show up on time.
No, well, if you want to be a regular here, I'd love to have you. Yeah, man, totally.
Semi-regular anyway. I do. It depends
That's
on
fine.
the topic at hand. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on the chat.
You always do.
Know.
You already do 3 times a week. Don't worry, I wouldn't ask that of you, but I very much appreciate you
Thank
here.
Yeah, Spurg's one of the hardest.
I like hanging out, man. You guys are.
So Spurg's always, he works all. He's always around. He's always good on whatever he's on.
Yeah, and
I
that's why we appreciate you.
Evenings most nights.
Yeah,
Thanks,
hell
man.
yeah.
All right.
And then Tim.
You can find me on Dario the Wop on Twitter, and leveling up in the dab.
Sweet guys. Well, thank you so much. I'm just gonna transition it to the outro, and you guys can dip if you want to dip. And it's been a pleasure having you guys. Thank you for making episode 2 a little bit better than the last one.
All right.
Are you keeping score?
Well, I'm liking the improvement, man. I'm liking our flow, our chemistry. But anyway, everybody say bye. Go fuck yourself.
Bye.
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 Fuck yourself.
Perfect.